Them guys was on the pitch. They was on the pitch. What up? What up? What up? What up?
It ain't live. It ain't me.
Right?
What's going on, man?
Shit. Motherfucking shots at 9:30 this morning.
I can barely hear you. I think your phone is filtering your voice because of the vehicle noise.
Is this better? Is that better? Hello?
Yeah.
That's better?
Nah, it's about the same. You real low. I can hear you though, but it's gonna be hard for you if somebody's talking for them to hear you.
How about now?
Yeah, that's good now.
Alright, cool. Those are my headphones. What I was saying, I've been at the shop since 9:30 this morning, broke down.
Oh, Lord. How much more time you got? Man. You stuck there until they get it right, or
Motherfuckers had me here since 9:30 this morning, bro, just for one fucking airbag and a tire, dude.
you get paid by the hour or by the mile?
When I'm doing this an hourly run right here.
Yeah.
Is it worse because it's a holiday weekend? They're making you think?
No, um, just lazy mechanics, man, and your company has to approve the work order. And my company, the people I work for, was bullshitting, and they had me just whatever though. Salute to the chat. Shout out to everybody. $40 holler to screw that airbag. Oh my god.
if
What's
the
up?
cab is rocking, don't come knocking.
What you say? What you say?
If the cab is rocking, don't come knocking.
That's what they used to say. Man, look where they got me at, AD. You know what that scene looks like. The worst place you want to be at as a truck driver, especially at this time of night. But salute to y'all, man. We here, man. And we got some things to talk about. Sam, you got a notebook out?
Yeah, I got like 4 of them out. Just
Uh-oh.
going over shit.
What made you bring the notes out, man?
I'm looking just for my edge class. Actually, my D tackle class. Because I
Okay.
was noticing last night a kid that I've been pumping since May, a Clemson defensive tackle. I've sent you a million videos of him. The kid, DeMonte Capehart.
Mm-hmm.
He's misunderstood. He's had a few problems off the field. I don't care. He's like 6'5", 330. He had a faster 10-yard split than Clemson edge TJ Parker. That's how and who's going to be a top 15 pick. And I showed you a million videos of the kid throughout the season. That's how much of a wrecking ball he is, but that's how quick he is off the ball. I get excited.
I got you, OG. I'm about to send you the link.
Oh boy, it's gonna be a good one.
Cowboys Chan, what up, brother?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
I'd be better if I was at home.
Oh, where you at?
At the fucking TA, mechanic shop. Been there bitch since 9 o'clock this morning.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Since
So,
nine.
have we seen the best of what? Dak Prescott?
Man, Champ, you been getting a lot of praise for your rant last night, dude.
Oh, I still got some more rent.
You know what I would say? What best? What best?
I mean, best of what? Shit, best of him sucking?
Yeah, right. I mean, like what?
They busy in the house, man.
The best
Shout out
of
to
what?
everybody. Salute to everybody. We're gonna talk
Yeah,
about some things tonight.
the man, you know what? It's still. I know. We all talk about Dak. We all talk about this, talk about that. But again, nothing ain't gonna change until the front office, which is Jerry, Steven, whoever, they got to get the fuck out the damn way. And like I said on earlier last night and on the JB channel, they past 31 years. We wasted time waiting on the damn Dallas Cowboys to do something, and we wasted money buying their bullshit. And then a lot of these damn crackhead fans, that's exactly what they on. Fucking Jerry Jones nutsack crack. Continue to buy that shit. For one, I'm tired of it, man. I am. I mean, because I can't get excited about the draft. Normally, this time of year, I'm geeked up. Like, who the Cowboys gonna get? How they can improve the Cowboys? Not when you got the crybaby head coach, and you got what this one guy said about Parker. He looks suspect on one of his photos, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. He been to 10 different teams. Yeah, him and crybaby. Yeah, they part of like the PYT tag team. I don't know if y'all remember that. They was a real glittery tag team back in the 80s. Talk Beware.
I remember him.
Yeah, that's what Shotty and Parker is.
They say the British Bulldogs gave his bird Frankie a bunch of somas. That's like this crazy heavy duty muscle relaxer, and killed him. And they had to go out and buy like another $20,000 bird for Coco Beware. Yeah, they were fucking nuts.
Sure, and they do that to Dak Prescott career. They buy it out because we ain't going nowhere, man. I know people talking about who they gonna get. Sonny Styles. I want this. I want that. You know what? I don't give a fuck who y'all want. What the Cowboys gonna do with that talented player? It's gonna be like a Cowboys get talent every damn year, and we did nothing but wasted fucking talent every damn year.
But you know what I don't understand about this draft? It just seems like the off-the-ball linebacker has gone from going 28, 29 in the last 10 drafts to what? Now we got 2 going in the top 10?
Yeah, because you know what? Because it's the way the NFL is right now. It's like they
copycat.
Yeah, you know what? No, what it is? They got so, I'm gonna have to use 1980 version. They got so sissified up the middle with tackling. They don't want nobody to get hurt. So what they do, they just want to get these faster people so they can get to the quarterback. It's not even about stopping the run no more.
Yeah, but
That's why you see a lot of teams that made to the Final Four last year. They run the ball, but everybody's all about passing.
No,
Passing nothing but finesse.
But I mean, Styles is 6'4", legit 250. He's gonna crack your ass. You come in front of him.
Yeah, but you know what? You can get all the time you want to, but again, if you don't have the head coach to put all of this together, it'll make a hell of beans what you do. And it goes with that wrinkle up big owner that we got. Him and his fucking dumbass son.
This guy Dak attacked before. He said this, and it's kind of a scary, which is rough to think. He said Stephen Jones is 61. That motherfucker looks like the Crypt Keeper back in that show. How the fuck is he 61? He
He
looked
do look
old.
old as shit.
He looked old as
Damn, he
shit when
look
I was
old.
like 20. When I was 20, he looked 50. You know, he looks like the fucking Crypt Keeper. So if he's 61 and he's taking over, I'm never going to see Dallas win another Super Bowl.
Oh, we not. We not. Not in our lifetime. I just went on, accepted it. We ain't gonna win. Or we ain't gonna see a Super Bowl in our lifetime. We
Can y'all
not.
hear me now?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Well, you heard. And then you know what? It was some
OG,
thing. See,
hold
look.
up, champ.
Oh,
Hold
okay,
up,
I'm sorry.
champ. OG, what up? OG, you there?
OG.
He muted. OG, you muted.
Unmute yourself, OG.
He probably ain't even here. He doing OG things.
What's up?
Boochie,
I
when
hear,
you
I
ready.
hear you.
There you go.
Old school. You there?
What's going on?
What's up? Where you been?
MIA.
I know. You're right. Everything good?
Yeah. What's happening?
He was he,
He left you.
What?
What's
Did you
happening?
leave?
You stuck
he-
at the stop, fam?
Huh?
You stuck at the stop?
Yeah, man. I'm at the TA, man. I've been here since this morning, man.
They ain't gonna get to your shit until fucking Monday morning.
Ooh.
I've really been here since this morning for an airbag and a fucking tire. That's it, man.
Well, how many people they got in front of you?
Yeah, there wasn't none in front of me. They working on me now, shit.
I saw a
Oh,
thing.
And then they had to use they had to use the two big heavy edge jack because I'm loaded to the gills. I'm 80,000 right now.
Oh shit.
So
No,
you
damn.
in the shop?
Y'all been in the shop, yeah?
Okay, that's good then. That'll be done in a couple hours.
I'm in the shop. They should be about done now.
I saw a thing on the news this morning. Not in the news, like
I
on
thought
YouTube.
that so you off the clock and so you're chilling in your truck. Then. So you
Man,
already ate. So you
man,
ate before you ready to roll, huh?
I wish I could flip my camera and show you. Let me show you how real it is.
What is that, fam?
I was wondering, how does that go? If you're in the shop, does that count against your clock or no?
0 hours, OG. I ain't got shit.
So
I ain't
what
got
do you
no
have
hours,
to,
man.
so what do you have to do when you get fixed? Don't sleep?
I'm gonna drive this motherfucker in park. Hell no.
Wait a minute. So why you use all your time up?
You can't once the car start, ain't nothing you can do about it. Once it start, once your 14 start, you can't stop it unless you do 10 consecutive hours off duty.
Oh, but OG has 7 logs.
Well, do that.
Hell no, I'm getting paid about an hour. I need that clock to run.
So okay, so how long you got before you get home?
When I leave here, probably about 40, 50 minutes.
Oh, you'll be all right. All right. You'll be home by 11:30.
OG, what you eat?
you
OG, what
about
you
right.
eat?
You about accurate.
You'll
OG,
be home
what
by
you eat?
11:30. And
Yeah, I'm
popcorn.
good.
Popcorn.
Yeah, get them bowels moving. Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know popcorn got your bowels.
what do you say? Phil, who you let out your truck when you turn the camera off? Hey, y'all better stop. Corner got y'all all fucked up.
Hey, you
What you
admitted to
say?
it yesterday.
That was a joke.
Hey, there's some truth in every
That was a
joke.
joke.
There's truth in every joke.
If you ever run across any truckers from the Northeast, you got to ask them about a very famous $40 holler. Her name was Flashlight Annie. She used to stand on the overpasses and she would flash the flashlight as the truckers were coming by. That was like a fucking. I guess that was before cell phones and pages and all shit.
That was her open for business light.
Yes, that was a fucking
He
YouTube.
said, you sure it's not cotton candy? I'm sure, Nate, dog. All right, look. So here's what I want to do, right? First topic. I just want to know. I'm going to start with you, OG. OG, do you think the Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb duo experiment, whatever they could have been, whatever they were, do you think it's over?
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Do, 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 do.
Why?
Do, 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 do,
Shut
do,
up, champ.
do.
Hey, champ,
Okay,
Yeah.
let me ask you real quick.
same question for you. Yes or no, and why?
All right, so it's been going on for like 4 or 5 years. I don't know, man. It's so hard to.
Nobody hear me?
Yeah, I heard you.
It's so hard to fucking.
I said same
Go
question
down.
for you, and why?
It's so hard. It's so hard to go down this. Hold on. Let me turn my camera
What
on.
does that mean? Where you pointing at?
It's so hard to go down this lane with this
What's going on?
bullshit.
Where's your Aldo Montoya mask?
I think when Dak Prescott leaves, Lamb will get a ring. That's just over with, man. I mean, you throwing the ball up high, you throwing the ball down low. You can't throw the ball when he's on the run. You're wasting time, like precious time with this team. And it's like getting so old. They're trying to make something work with him and CeeDee Lamb. That it's hard because they're two. It's just two different. It's just two different things. I don't understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to force the ball to Lamb constantly, and you know that the rhythm is not there. You overthrow him. You can't look off, and you can't get the ball where it needs to be because his consistency is not there. His accuracy is not there. To make it should be a Jerry Rice and Joe Montana thing with CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott, but it's not there because Dak Prescott is not a pocket passer. He's not a pocket passer. That's the problem. You got to put the ball where it needs to be constantly. You can't continue to throw the ball to the ground. You can't continue to run screens all the fucking time and slants. You have to throw the ball downfield on drags and post routes and deep bombs to take use CeeDee Lamb's fucking skill set. We're gonna find out more in 2020.
Okay.
Now, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I ain't hear shit OGC.
Neither way. Whatever.
I didn't hear shit he said. Same thing for you, Savage. What you think?
What? Dak's going on his what? 11th year? I mean, he's due for another injury. Lamb got his money. Do I think Lamb is a good wide receiver? Yes. Do I think Dallas has used him 1,000% correctly? No. How many times is fucking Schottenheimer? I'm just going to point Schottenheimer. Last year, how many times did Schottenheimer try to make him run a fucking sweep? You know, I'm trying to say a reverse. He ain't Debo Samuel. He got linguini legs. And that was one of the plays we thought he snapped his leg in 3 pieces. I like Lamb. I mean, I think he's a good wide receiver. But I do think he's a lazy route runner. I do. I think Pickens is a lazy route runner. And you'll get away with that versus the bad teams, but not the good teams. Father Time in every sport is undefeated. He's due for another injury. He's had serious injuries. And last year, when he had to scramble, it looked like two old people humping. It was like ugly to see, bro. It looked like Gypsy Joe getting beat up by New Jack
Oh,
when he had his fucking, it looked like he looked like Gypsy Joe when he had a run. It was ugly. Let's be honest. It's not the young Dak of old when Dak was healthy and used his legs. There was years he had 5, 6 rushing touchdowns, and I'm not talking about just sneaks. Nah, it's all downhill after this, man. I'm sorry. It's nah, it's downhill.
uncensored. What you think, man?
I think that CeeDee Lamb and Dak can still put up good numbers. I think that you've seen the best of them already, though. I don't think you're going to see 1,700 yards CeeDee Lamb anymore underneath Dak Prescott. I don't know if you can see 1,700 CeeDee Lamb under any quarterback with CeeDee anymore. Because for some reason that motherfucker can't catch for 2 or 3 games a season now. But outside of that, I think they can still be, 1,100 yards probably a season. I mean, you got 17 games now, so that ain't asking for much. But I don't see them being, that unstoppable force that they were for most of 2023. Ain't gonna ain't gonna get too long winded about it, but I think that they can be a productive team. I don't see them being 1,700 yard CD Lamb.
Okay. I think that and I'm with all y'all, especially uncensored. I don't think they'll be effective to the point where, because I think McCarthy got the best out of them. I don't think they'll be effective to the point where they're unstoppable duo. It won't be Drew Brees and Thomas Kidd. It won't be Romo Dez or Pat Mahomes and Kelsey, that Trump. It won't be Brady and Gronk. It won't be Aaron Rodgers and Adam. Things like that. I think you got the best of him already, and for whatever it may have been, that didn't have. Well, I don't want to get anybody paying numbers wise, which the numbers are very skewed because a lot of it came in, losing efforts or piss 14. But the career that they want him to have, or they think he had in his head, he never had it. Because you can look at numbers, you can look at LeBron numbers, and you be like, damn, he got a lot of numbers. Stat pad, and a lot of it is useless numbers, man. Means nothing. And I think that and unfortunately that's where it's at with him now, man. What we thought him and Lamb was gonna be, you know, it was just a show in certain situations where teams weren't good because players did lock Lamb down, players did prevent Dak from getting the ball to Lamb. You you impress me when you can do that against defenses that know what you're gonna do. When you figure out a way to get the ball to that guy in that way, and like I said, this dude catch when he wants to. So I don't think they reached the potential that they thought, but I do think that you've seen the best of it. At this point, even if they keep picking, it's gonna be all over the place. This team don't never had an identity. I think with Big Mike, you probably saw the best thing close to an identity. And it was Deacon Pollard did their thing. We had good receivers, man, and I just think that was the best you're gonna see. And at this point, Steve Prescott just right this country. I got to make his money. Got a super chat from Mike. Appreciate it. He said I predict 5-6 wins this season. I still believe it's Jack go. We're not winning anything until we draft the young QB. It ain't. I can't even say that would make us winners. I just say you got to get somebody else so we can see what can we do. You got to be tired of getting all these young good players with this same old quarterback. The man don't take blame for nothing. You keep bringing in guys. Oh, this is what we need. Oh, this is the piece we were missing. Oh, Quentin Williams is all we need. Oh man, Pickens is all we needed. We needed a running back. Now the season over with. Now we need more. It's gonna be this every time, man, because of who's under center. Every time, this is what it's gonna be, man. Every single time. And if anybody else got something to say on that topic, if not, we'll move on.
Champs.
Basically, y'all already said everything. To me, that's it. Their best stretch of games was back in 23 when I think they won like 6 in a row, and it was like
Yeah.
with but those two, I mean, they was unstoppable until we already know about the playoffs and then what happened with that. Uh, Instead of McCarthy, then now Shoddy, keep using that same energy with those two. They try to make Dak, like you said, something that he's not. CD, once he got really, you know what? When both of them got paid, that's when both of them, the attitude and their gameplay went to shits. Both of them. They got paid, and now, like what our sister keeps saying, CD only got 2 more years left on his current contract, and he gonna want to expect another contract. Hell no, let him go. Um, like I said, you can find a wide receiver. They come right now. They come a dime a dozen. Long as you got the quarterback that can throw them the ball, you got you a wide receiver. But the experiment between number 4 and 88 is done. I don't see, I don't see the same results like they did in the past.
Age, man, injury. A lot of guys can come bounce back from injury. He had a major injury to his ankle or whatever it was he broke, and then after that, he just nicked up damn near every year. Even last year, he was nicked up. He just played through it. The hip, the shoulder.
But you know
You
what,
know.
Phil? You know what, Phil? Have you noticed that since they got paid, that hunger and that drive has gone away?
See. Well, because Jerry tell you that's what it's about, the big bucks. That's what Jerry tell you it's about, man. It's just where we at. That's why I'm not excited for the draft because
Mm.
I don't feel there's anything you can bring to this team while that guy's on the quarterback. And on top of that, I've been saying that. On top of that, our second year head coach who in his first year didn't even when he faced adversity, he tucked his tail to kick field goal. He didn't say, "Let me see, can I figure out some of this tough situation?" He played for a field goal position, which was weak as hell. Go ahead, Spanish.
I swear to God, I've had nightmares of a tight end at 20.
No,
I'm,
don't say that.
I swear, I got no reason to lie. I had, and we've brought tight ends in on 30-30 visits. And I can just see them being, because the number one tight end in their world will be there at 20. It's the tight end class looks like the bar at 3 a.m. when the lights come on. It's a below average tight end class to me. But in their world, if the number one tight end on their board is sitting there, I can see them fucking up and taking a tight end. They're gonna fuck. I don't. Do we have confidence with them now? And they figure, all right, look, Dak needs. We gotta get Dak more. We need the first round tight end now.
Right, right.
I got that feeling.
Oh, do you hear me, big dog? You on mute, my brother. Unmute yourself.
What up? My bad.
If Jerry asked your opinion for pick 12 and 20, what would you do, man?
I'll trade both of them back.
Tell me why, OG.
I'm tired of this best player available shit.
I'm with
They
you on
got
that
caught up
shit.
in. If there's a good quarterback, I'll take him up like super quarterback. We gotta have right away. I'll grab him. But trade the fuck back. This team is so horrible right now on defensive line and pass rush, and that linebacker. We can't stop anybody right now up front. We need to put pressure on the quarterback. I mean, best player available. You're gonna pick somebody at 12 and 20, and then the next day you're not gonna be around at all. You're really not even making a statement. You can run this draft if you stay focused, if you stay put. If you trade back, you can double up. You got to double up and pick up players. You look. I said this last week on my show. I said if you don't trade back, you can pick up. You're gonna be still stuck with two starters. Why not pick up 4 to 5 starters that can help your team this year and next year? That's so dumb. We always we get 6th round, 5th round, 6th round, 7th round players that won't make the fucking team. Come down to the 90. There's 90 players at the beginning of training camp. After that, they got to cut it down to 57. They're probably going to extend to 58, 59 this year. But we'll find out later on. But you only stuck with 2 players, 2 starters. That's dumb. 2 starters. That's it. 3rd round, you might get a starter there, maybe. Why not double up 2 seconds? Double up 2 thirds, and get yourself in the 4th round. We need starters, and we need good backup players because of injuries. We don't need has-been players that will not make the roster. Maybe should we keep him? Maybe we'll make it. If he sneaks onto the practice squad, then we could maybe get him there if somebody else don't grab him. That's bullshit. What? We need to get better. We need depth. And quit playing around.
But we can't trade both picks.
Trade both picks. I'll trade both picks.
So you don't want any first round pick?
The 12th pick, I'll trade back, and we can jump in the bed with a playoff team. Somebody that's desperate. That just trade back to maybe D20, and then when you double up in the 2nd and the 3rd, and then we're doing business. And then I'll be good to wake up on Friday morning, and Saturday say, okay, we got a chance to get some good players in here. And then I'm excited to watching the draft. If we stay put at 12 and 20, I'm not gonna be excited on Friday. Barely gonna be excited on fucking Sunday. You gotta think smart. We need depth. When a starter go down, a starter they get injured, or a player is fucking playing bad, or just playing outright shitty, then we have that backup to get in there, at least give us some pressure, because we know we need help. You could probably get you a tackle that can get still up the fuck up out of here. You can probably grab you a tight end if you trade back. That's decent. Or another 1 or 2 good linebackers. We gotta see where this shit. We gotta play it smart. We gotta think smart, and we gotta use right now. We gotta worry about right now instead of worrying about fucking. You could draft a fucking quarterback. I don't know. You need something, but yeah, that's how I feel about it. Fix.
And it's at 12 and 20. What you doing?
Defense. In a perfect world, I got no problem going to D lineman and a linebacker. Linebacker, safety. There's whatever I think we're going to do, I know Dallas is going to go opposite. I wouldn't shock me if they take Jeremiah Love at 12 and Kenyon Sadiq tight end at 20. That honestly would not shock me one bit. And it shouldn't shock any of our fans, because that's how the Cowboys draft. But then Dak needs his 99th first round draft pick on offense. Our D line is horrendous. We gotta fix. We need big edges. We need big defensive tackles. We need 2 stud linebackers, and we need 2 safeties. I don't got a problem moving back from 20 as long as the compensation's there. If someone blew me out of the water at 12 with a crazy offer, I don't have a problem either, as long as the compensation's there. I know I'm gonna find my guys, but are they? Are we But I mean, at 12, I mean, you would think they stick and pick. And I would think the 20 that would be the pick. You trade back and either grab. Maybe if you went back from 20 to 32, you can grab a second, but most likely a third. But I would be wanting a second. I'm the type of person. If you're calling me, I'm telling you what I want. You called me, but we need so much, man. We need that second round pick. But it all depends. Maybe we could trade Pickens and get a 1 and a 3 for him. So then we don't even have to. We could stick it, or a team might offer us a team without a 2026, a team that doesn't have a first round pick at the end of the month. And
Right.
the Colts don't have one, but the Colts don't have one for 2 years. Jacksonville don't have one, but Jacksonville, I believe, will have one in 2027. We can let's give Pickens to the Lawrence. Tony Khan's not that football savvy. I'm sure, he's a billionaire. Well, they're all billionaires, but he's an oil man, so I'm sure he has a relationship with Jones. All I'm trying to say is, we can't afford Pickens. So let's get some draft capital for him.
His son owns AEW.
Yeah. All friends wrestling. Tony Khan.
I said, man, how you feel about the first round this year, brother?
I'm taking 2 linebackers at 12 and 20. I'm not moving. Or I'm taking a linebacker and a safety. But I'm walking away with 2 defensive players. I don't. The Cowboys get into no man's land once they get into that 15 to 25 range and they fuck them up. Take your 12th round pick. It's hard to fuck up at that position. And then on the 20th one, if you get a trade offer that moves you back 5 spots, but you can get a day 3 pick, go ahead and do it. But you have to walk away. Those first 2 picks have to be either 2 linebackers or a safety and a linebacker. If they don't do that, I'm giving them an F for the draft, man.
Sure. Well, maybe we get rid of Aubrey and we get a second rounder.
Ain't nobody giving up that compensation for Aubrey, man.
You don't think so for a second?
Nah, ain't nobody giving up no second round pick for no kicker, man.
But you don't think
and Aubrey's like 30-something years old, ain't he?
I don't know his age. But you don't
he
think
came into the league late.
You don't think one of the last 4 playoff teams that are picking those picks are like 60, 61?
No, because they don't look at kickers like these dumbass Cowboys fans look at kickers. They don't depend on their kicker to kick 60-yard field goals.
Mm-hmm.
There's a real good kid I broke him from Iowa coming out. He kicks 58 yards at Iowa.
Yeah, if you why would you pay a kicker that's kicking 45, 50-yard field goals when every single kicker in the league has a decent percentage from 45 and 50?
Because we can't get past the 50.
Yeah, that's why he's a second round pick value to us. To the rest of the league, he's just another kicker.
All right, so now let me ask you a question. What happens? No one takes him. Do we pay him?
We pay him like $4 or $5 million. His tag is not $10 million. That's what he wants.
Right.
His tag is a fraction of the price. Now, if he wants to whatever, I think it's $5 million or something like that. All right, he's worth that. Pay him $5 million and play the season out. He becomes a free agent next year. His ass could walk somewhere. Or you don't have to trade him for a second. If somebody offer you a 4th, you can still send him on.
I'd rather have
that second is just what you tender him at if somebody wants to snatch him out without negotiating with you. But you can negotiate and still trade him. Up until July 15th. After July 15th, he either signs his tender or he sits out or he plays under it.
Yeah, but I'm trading him. I want that draft pick this year. I don't want that draft pick next year. I want to pick this year. We don't have a second round.
I'm not going to argue with you about that. I'm just saying to the rest of the league, these kickers are not that valuable. Because I'm telling you right now, Brandon Aubrey was in this draft. He's not getting drafted in the second round.
I agree with you, but we also know there's 20 teams in the NFL that can't fucking draft. So if they can be like, Brandon Aubrey would be our 3rd-round draft pick. What's not
And
bad, you
in
know?
the history of the league, I think there's 2 kickers that's went in the 2nd round or higher. I think in the history of the league,
I only
they're
know
not
one.
drafting kickers like that.
Janikowski, he went round 1. I
And I
don't
think
know.
there was one other one early, but I can't remember the name of them. But they're dumb. Some of them fuck up, but they're not that fucked up.
I guess so. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm with uncensored defense. I'm literally going, and I do not mind the 2 linebackers. I don't mind it at all. But for me, it would be linebacker and safety, 2 good ones. 2 good
Absolutely.
ones. You know,
Hey, can I ask you something? I'm sorry, I may cut you out. You guys want Murray? Happy with Murray because he might be starting linebacker.
Who?
Murray, they resigned Murray.
No, they didn't. That was an April Fool's joke.
Who,
Oh,
DeMarco
it
Murray?
was?
Yeah, they didn't re-sign that dumbass motherfucker.
Oh,
no.
I thought I saw that on there.
No, that was an April Fool's joke that was going around that they re-signed Kenneth Murray.
But you
He's
know,
not a
this,
fucking football player.
let's just say, hypothetically, though, Reese and Styles are off the board. So now, besides the safety, where would you, I mean, I stick with you. I agree with you 1,000%. 2 linebackers. I'd be more than happy. 2 linebackers. But if they're both off the board, there's no other linebacker worth the 12th pick, in my opinion. There
No,
might be
but
some
my the way I look at it is if you're getting Reese and Styles off the board early, then that means there's a run on linebackers, and you better get your linebacker if you want them, because
But my
let's
bad.
just say 12 goes and you pick, let's say you take Caleb down to 12. Are you going to have a CJ Allen or somebody by the time you get to 20 when everybody's already shown that linebackers are in high demand already?
Yeah, I think so. Absolutely.
And we need linebackers regardless if they're going or not.
Yeah, we do.
We need linebackers.
Uncensored.
need
We don't
them.
have one. We don't have one competent one on the team. Not a healthy one.
Uncensored. We always text when the Cowboys, when Ohio State plays. Was there ever one day? Was there ever one Saturday when we were like, "Oh, look at Caleb Downs, he's having a great game."
Nope.
Oh, look at that hit. Was there ever one Saturday?
No.
Besides, his best game was against Miami. I just think he's overrated. I'm sorry.
Dang. There you go, Stu.
Yeah.
You ready to go? Thank you.
Oh, thumbs up.
And you know, we
Appreciate
were talking about
Okay.
anybody.
Very
Fifth,
long.
Fifth, make sure you text your girl. You be late, but you're on the way.
Oh, he finna pull out. Okay, then he about to pull out. Good
Hey,
shit.
yo.
Hey, yo.
Appreciate
That's a man that got babies. He don't know nothing about that. But nah, I mean, I don't know who to. I don't follow all the players like y'all do. I watch players that I've seen, and I can go off of that. But I just know we need to address safety and linebacker immediately in this draft. The first 3 picks that we have should be linebackers and safeties. Now, if that's 2 safeties and a linebacker or 2 linebackers and a safety, I don't care. That's what needs to be done.
That's more than fair. Because you can get your big goons day 3. I know I can. That's more than fair. Get the skill guys earlier if you want full linebacker.
And the 30-day guys that they bringing in don't bother me as much because they might be looking at people that they can bring in as undrafted free agents and stuff like that with them. So those don't worry me as much. But
If
they cannot fuck this up, man. They fucked this up, man. You're talking about a 5-year rebuild after this if you fuck this draft up. Because how many times do you get an opportunity to draft 2 first-round draft picks? And then follow it up next season with another first rounder.
Okay. The last time we drafted 2 first rounders, it was Felix Jones and who else?
Lord.
Yeah, seriously. It was I can't think. It was Felix Jones and somebody else.
Was that DeMarcus Ware?
No,
No,
but DeMarcus Ware was
No.
with Spears. It was Spears and Ware.
that was
And
Spears
then
and
the
Ware.
second
Yeah.
time it happened, it was
Well,
no,
Spears wasn't a first round pick. He was second or third or
no.
something like that.
Spears was a first rounder.
Anthony Spears?
No, Marcus
No,
Spears.
Marcus Spears. Yeah,
Yeah, the guy
Marcus.
from LSU.
I'm thinking Spencer. I'm thinking Anthony Spencer. My bad.
Spencer was a first round pick too from Purdue.
Was he?
Yeah.
Thought he was the second round pick.
He might have been. I could have swore he was like in the late 20s. But the last time we picked twice, I remember we took. It was Felix Jones. That was the year McFadden came out, but we took. I don't remember. I don't have a computer in front of me. You know, I'm sure someone in the chat. Some guys saying Mike Jenkins. I don't even fucking remember that name, man. I have so many
No,
names in my head.
yeah, you're right. Anthony Spencer, 2007, first round pick, 26.
He played for Purdue, if I'm right, I believe.
Yeah, Purdue. Yeah.
Yeah, knee issues, man. We never got. Besides DeMarcus Ware, we never got that second outside linebacker.
Well, we franchise tag Anthony Spencer like 3 times or some shit. It was crazy.
We could have, yeah, and
he couldn't stay healthy. Yeah,
he got the microfracture surgery. Yeah,
no man.
But yet, I don't know, man. I got a bad feeling.
So long as everybody cool with the defense thing, I'm good.
Yeah, it's got to be defense, man. I'm not saying that they won't take offense because they like to fuck shit up, but
right.
I find it hard to believe that they really would go offense in the first round.
But we're talking logical. Now you got to think of the Joneses in the room with the fucking grandkids running around with the iPads looking at PFF.
I'd be so disappointed, man, if they go offense.
If Jeremiah Love was on board at 12,
you
think
bet
they would
not, man.
No, I'm just saying, Jerry's world.
I know.
The only way I see them taking an offensive player got to be a dynamic Hall of Fame offensive right tackle. That's it.
But
somebody that can get still as a body. I was sold on still, but now I'm not sold them anymore.
You never apologized to me about that shit either.
Well, I'm sorry right now. I'm sorry.
I accept your apology.
So if they could find somebody, I'll be.
Hey, anybody got the link for 80? I can't do it. I'm driving right now.
I got him. I'll get it to him.
All right,
cool. All right, there you go. They said it was Mike Jenkins and
Mike Jenkins. I remember him.
Felix Jones. There you go. And if I can remember correctly, we took Felix Jones over Chris Johnson, who went to the Titans. That's for Bill Parcells right there, right in the giggy hole. I got a book this big of all his bad draft picks. That's him. Nah, man. He never looked right standing on the Dallas.
Just sent it to him.
Did it look
yeah,
right?
they just. I'm worried about it. The closer we get to the draft, and corner put it in my head. I think he fucking jinxed my mind because he was the first one that said, "I think they're gonna fuck this up." And I was like, "Nah, I don't think you can really fuck up 2 first round draft picks." And the longer it takes them to get to the draft, I'm like, they gonna fuck this up, man. I stopped listening to Shotty and them talk. I can't listen to these fucking dudes talk, man. I'm sick of being lied to. I'm sick of being lied to, man.
Yeah.
Michigan is putting it on this fucking Arizona, man. Jesus. Ain't What up, 80?
Hey guys, what's going on, man? Y'all good?
Yes, sir. How you
What's
doing,
up,
brother?
Mason?
I know you driving fit. I didn't want to. I'm trying to get a hold of uncensored through the group chat to send the link. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all good, brother.
As long as he don't grab that phone, he good.
yeah, they got
It's all
cameras. I
good.
know
On
we
the
got
mountain.
cameras. We got cameras in our trucks too. We can't.
They in here. If
Yeah,
I grab that phone, it'll beep and say distracted driving.
they say distracted. Yep, yep. Got the same shit.
I had to put that shit in my vehicles just to get the insurance discount.
That's why everybody
Mm,
do it.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Hey, it took so I put GPS in all of them. It cost me $300 a year to GPS track the vehicles, but I saved
Yeah.
$900 a year in insurance.
Mm, that's good.
So when they start you put all this extra shit onto these vehicles, your insurance drop because I don't know if y'all know how much commercial insurance is, but it's like $700 a vehicle a month.
Oh yeah.
It is up there.
Yeah.
But
80, why is the Mike linebacker so important?
Well, he's the general of the defense. He's the captain of the defense. In today's game, with everybody, basically a lot of defenses are converting to the 4-2-5. You really don't have a Mike linebacker anymore. Um,
Mm.
Mike linebacker is very important in the 4-3 defense. Um, yeah, I mean he's the captain. He's the guy that makes the signals. That gets the signals from upstairs. He's the captain of that defense. He determines the audibles and all that stuff. He's
Okay.
he's he controls all that. He taps the defensive lineman on the button, make sure they're shooting the right gaps and all those things. He's the Mike, the middle linebacker, and he's very important. He's the quarterback of that defense, pretty much.
Mm.
So his job is very important, very important. He has to be really smart and know shoot the right gaps and no coverages and everything. They have to sit in the film room kind of with us too. I've seen a lot of Mike linebackers when I played sit in the film room with us, to get help on coverage and things like that. So yeah, that position is very important, but it's almost extinct because of the direction that the NFL, that the new generation is going in as far as speed on the field, having an extra safety and taking out a linebacker and getting these hybrid safeties and turning them into linebackers. So that position is somewhat almost extinct. I hate to say it, but it's going in that direction.
Wow. So you don't think people are you don't think it's still like a high top 10 need in drafts anymore? A Mike linebacker?
It depends on the coverage. I mean, depending on the coaching and that coach's scheme, what they
Okay.
prefer, and what you got. You know what I'm saying? Or
All
or,
right.
or your or your vision for how your defense as a new defensive coordinator coming in, pretty much intern. That's what I call him, because he's so young and inexperienced. Um,
Yeah.
he has to. He's starting from the drawing board. It's almost like a new. I hate to keep saying teachers in the classroom, but when you're a new teacher, you just got your college degree and you're a new teacher in the classroom, you got to set a tone. You have to get that training that you need in order to get better. And we've been that type of team for the past 30 years, in training, intern coaches, so if I don't know this guy, I don't know what kind of style of linebacker he wants or what kind of style of defense. And uncensored, everybody's saying he said 3-4, 4-3, 4-2-5 in that damn press conference. So maybe he did that to throw people off the scent. I don't know, but yeah, it just depends, man. It depends on that style of defense and the way he want to approach um, his defensive skill set.
Okay. Speaking of Christian Parker, Savage, what's the success rate of a first year DC that has never done it before?
can't be promising. Listen, if he was inheriting the '85 Bears, the 2001 Ravens, or 2000 Ravens, yeah. But he's inheriting the worst defense in the NFL.
Yeah.
And we saw how Shoddy didn't have a say in the matter. And when they were at the combine, there was a picture of Parker and Will McClay walking on the field. And and Parker looked like, you ever see like when I never been to Disney World in my life. Never been there. But when a little kid is walking into Disney World, he had that look on his face like he was just happy to be there.
Yeah.
If it makes any sense. So, and I don't think they're just gonna say, yo, shut up and sit in the corner. Just like Shoddy. And they're gonna say, oh well, but we're head coaches in the NFL, and they're not gonna have a say. So I just listen, if we came out of this draft 2 linebackers round 1, I'd be great. There is a chance though. I just think there might be 2 guys off. You get Reese and Styles off the board. I personally don't think there's another linebacker worth the 12th round pick. Now, then you go with the best safety or the best D lineman on the board. I don't got a problem with that. But will the Cowboys do that? I'm telling you, if Jeremiah Love is there at 12, all thing Jerry's going to think about is jersey sales. And then we're all going to look at each other and say, why the F did we just sign Javonte Williams again with a $21 million deal when you could have threw that at a linebacker or somebody? But Jerry's thinking about, we can sell 1 million jerseys. I'm telling you, we're talking rational. We're talking with common sense. Now we have to think of the Joneses. They're going to think of a business sense come drafting day. I hope I'm wrong.
Okay. AD, how important do you think it is for your quarterback to have a great connection with his number 1 receiver?
Oh, very important. It's very important. I never forget what Michael Irvin said. He said, I can close my eyes, or the sun will be in my eye, and that ball will be right there. They did a lot of work off camera, outside of practice. They work with each other. It's just like Jerry Rice and Montana, Jerry Rice and Steve Young. Steve Young was a left-handed quarterback, so Jerry Rice had to get used to, because the great Joe Montana was right-handed, and he was used to that. So he had to get behind the scenes with when Steve Young came on the scene, because Steve Young was left-handed. So they had to do a lot of work, just them two, just running routes and passes and drills and et cetera. So that's very important, man. They got to be on the same page, right during the day, even in the off season, in the I think season. They should be together, looking at film, watching film, running routes, throwing passes and just to get a feel, just to keep that chemistry going. I doubt they do that, but that's just what we should. I mean, that's just what they should do.
Damn.
Oh, that's an
It's an
echo.
echo.
That's town.
Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's very important, man. I mean, there is no getting around that. Um, I heard y'all talking about it earlier, about CeeDee and Dak and what they got going now, and um, you know, um, Father Time is undefeated, and you're not getting younger, you're getting older. I never looked at CD as being a dominant outside receiver. I've always saw him as a slot over the middle, in motion type receiver. So every wide receiver quarterback duo, it was always a quarterback and an outside. It was always a Jerry Rice, Joe Montana, Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin, Troy Aikman, Alvin Harper, you know, and so on and so on. It was rarely Kevin Williams was rarely Troy Aikman's go-to guy.
Yeah, no way.
K Mark was rarely Troy Aikman's go-to guy. Their go-to guy is that outside receiver, that dominant receiver, that possession receiver. So it'll never be that. I mean, now today's game is a little different, but they've had some good numbers, you know. But I just never saw CeeDee as an outside Michael Irvin, Jerry Rice, Randy Moss type receiver. He was always one of those sneaky, I'm gonna go in motion. He kind of cheat a little bit, you know. That's what we used to call it. So I don't know. Like I say, I would love to be wrong, you know, but that's just what it's been. That's just how they've been kind of successful. Not really successful, but effective.
Right.
So I don't know if I answered your question, but
Yeah. I just because I was just trying to, you know, in comparison to connections we've seen with other receivers and their quarterbacks, some duos have been unstoppable.
yeah,
No matter what you did, they was gonna get their numbers.
yeah.
And I was just trying to make sense of what we've done and could we duplicate because listen, 23 Dak and him and CeeDee Lamb, they had pretty good years. And I was just saying that people feel like it was over because we've seen longevity with certain receivers and their quarterbacks. And I was just trying to see what did we think it was over with Lamb and Prescott.
Well, you also got to factor in. Let me say this. You also have to factor in those guys I just named in the past. They had the run game to open up the pass. See, right now it's a passing league. All they want to do is pass, and we haven't had a consistent, dominant run game. You know, like a Terrell Davis or an Emmitt Smith or Adrian Peterson or guys like that to set up the pass. They already know what we're going to do. They're already ready for it. They don't have to game plan. Their defense doesn't have to do too much work. They don't have to game plan that hard to go against the Dallas Cowboys because they know what we're going to do.
Right.
We don't have that passing. I mean, we don't have that running attack to open up the pass.
Yo, champ, your mic is.
Sometimes you got to leave and come back.
Yeah, so that's all. I don't know if anybody want to add anything to that or whatever, but
I watched a interview during the Super Bowl with Emmitt Smith where he talked about Troy Aikman and Michael Irvin practicing them during the offseason and how Emmett would get pissed off if Mike and Troy didn't tell him
Y'all hear
that
me?
he was going to practice.
yeah, we got you.
Yeah. And he would get pissed off because they didn't include him in the practice that they were doing outside of regular. So he was like, they treated their football team like family. And I just don't see that in today's Cowboys that they consider themselves a family.
Nah.
If they were practicing, we'd see it on Instagram. They'd be posting, "Oh, look, we're catching passes."
Yeah, it's too much social media, too much technology. It's too advanced to not be able to. There's cameras everywhere now, so yeah.
80, let me ask you a fair question, and you would know this better than me. Do you think, as Lamb has gotten older in his career, but do you think Lamb and Pickens are lazy route runners?
I think a lot of the young players in today's game, the modern player, the modern athlete, they get frustrated really fast. And they'll eventually that frustration turns into, man, I ain't doing this shit no more, man. I ain't got time for it. They don't have that patience that the old school guys had back in the day to keep fighting and keep pushing. We've made videos, we did live streams about those same guys giving up on routes. Now, are we on the sideline? Are we on the field while that's happening? We don't know exactly why this happened. We can guess. We can be like, well, they probably tired of Dak's ass not throwing on the ball. They probably wide open, and we don't see it. I've been on the sideline, on defense. I've been on the sideline, and I've seen wide receivers come off the field throwing their helmets, saying, "Man, I was wide open, dog. Why you didn't throw me the ball, man? You know what? You don't want to throw me the ball, man? Okay, cool. I ain't gonna run no good route no more. I'm gonna let y'all figure it out." It turns into a cat and mouse. It turns into they start turning on each other. Those are things that go on. Now, what we see, like, oh man, he gave up on the route, man. Forget that fool, man. He gave up on the route. He quit. He this. But there are probably reasons why. And I'm not, taking up for anybody or making any justifications for anybody. But in today's, judging from the athlete I grew up on watching, Jerry Rice was a 4.5, 4.6 40, but he knew how to get open. Michael Irvin was a 4.6, 4.7. He wasn't the fastest guy, but he just knew how to get open. He might have pushed off at times, but he was the playmaker. He knew how to get open and get that ball. You know what I'm saying? So guys weren't that fast. A lot of receivers just weren't that fast, but they had excellent route running ability. These guys now, they got the speed, they got the athleticism, but there are times where they not getting the ball. They like, man, forget this shit, or they might not. They just give up altogether. They might be burnt out. They might be tired towards the end of the game. You got to factor in coaching. They might not be calling the plays that I've seen guys get mad in the huddle because the quarterback, hey man, we're gonna run this so and so promotion 98, Z4 flat, whatever. And they be like, oh man, I don't want to run that way. We just, get frustrated and just start doing their own thing, man, and not want to participate 100%. So there's so many different ways you can look at it. I don't want to say they just lazy route runners, but I think they just get frustrated really, really quick now. And they just check themselves out of games.
That's unfortunate, man.
That's what 7-on-7 breeds.
Yeah. Did Champ come back? Let me see. There you go. Champ, yo.
Yeah, that better.
The
There you go.
Sir. Yes, sir. OG, you still there, big dog?
Champ, what you got that headscarf on?
It's called do-rag, man.
Are you getting your waves together?
Nah.
Sorry about the noise, y'all.
I like it though. What's up, fam?
I said sorry about the noise. I'm dropping these damn airbags to get from under this trailer. What I was gonna
Oh
ask
man, I thought you was on the road already.
Yeah, I just got back to the yard. I'm dropping this trailer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh damn, you hauling ass.
Shit, man, I've been at that damn TA since 9:30 in the morning, man.
Yeah, drop that bitch and
Man,
put that motherfucking park and get on out of here.
that's true.
What was that?
OG, what's that?
Yeah.
No, what's that?
No, I was saying last week my air brake hose disconnected on me. I think that was last Tuesday. Yeah, I was shut down by 2 or 3 hours. Old boy mechanic came back and just rigged that shit back up and got me rolling again.
Did you take a wide turn?
No, it wasn't my truck. On Tuesdays, for some reason, on Tuesdays, they put me in a different truck. I got my own truck. And they put me in a different truck. I don't know why. I guess because I have more pallets or whatever. I don't know. But they put me in some old school raggedy truck, man. And it was running kind of funny. It was losing the air pressure on the brakes because, it's air brakes. And, man, I exited. Luckily, I got off the freeway. And then that's when it started running kind of rough. And then it didn't want to. I couldn't even stop. I had to let the truck. Luckily, I was the only one out on the road because it was early in the morning. Now I couldn't even stop that truck, man.
Oh, wait.
I had to let that truck stop and slow down on it. Luckily, nobody was in front of me. I was like, God damn. So I had to pull over into this shopping center or whatever. And that shit scared the hell out of it. I smelled this burning and shit. And I'm like, ooh,
Nate Dogg had a good question.
It was a very good question.
He said, what's the best era of football? 70s, 80s, 90s, 2010s, or 20s?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
I
gonna
ain't
say
see
the
all the
90s
errors.
won 3 in the 90s.
I'm just gonna say the '90s for the Cowboys won Super Bowl that I remember.
Right.
OG, you know we need defense. Say for instance, you got a good quarterback at 12. You getting defense on that quarterback.
I'm going defense.
Oh, you ain't gonna pick no QB? Look at you. I thought for sure you was gonna say quarterback.
I like the guy out of Miami, but
No.
I was going over earlier. I said they haven't drafted a quarterback since Quincy Carter. I mean, first round since Carter left.
No, Quincy was a second round pick.
Yeah, out of Georgia, I think.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
wasn't the first. Troy Aikman
nah,
was the last first round pick we
Yeah,
saw.
that was it.
Troy Aikman was.
First round was Troy Aikman, but boy, we sure could just that fucking contract. We could if we had a fucking guy that can get the ball there like Troy Aikman, we'll win some ball games, man.
But
I
you want to
would
hear
draft him at 12, but right now I gotta say defense. But until I see enough from this guy from Miami, but I don't know, man. The game just changed so fast, so quick. Now we need so much on defense. We gotta get to the quarterback. We gotta apply pressure. But when we get the ball back to this bum ass quarterback, can he win for us? That's the fucking problem. This system is set up. The system is horrible because we gotta call the play and we gotta stick to one wide receiver. We can't look somebody off and then throw it in. He can't like drop back and like, okay, we not open. Okay, I'm not going there. I'm not. Oh wait, not open. It has to be designed to that fucking player. Like, what the fuck? We don't. Those days are over. I'm thinking like, why? Like over. Like fuck. Like this defense is so bad. So hopefully we could do well in the draft and and pick somebody that can help. We need pressure and we got to stop the run. And like I said, the secondary is the key to this whole thing. This whole thing. So these guys, when the ball is released, if they could turn their head around, if they could get there when the ball's in the air, I wouldn't mind drafting a safety this round too. Deep in the draft. Somebody can come up and hit, tackle, and quit playing around and don't be scared. We need some dogs. We need a guy that want to lay the helmet, baby. You know what I'm saying, baby? Lay the helmet. You don't be scared to hit, but it all depends. We need hungry young guys that want to play for the contract, and we need guys that want to win. We can't have these. Oh man, I'm the man. I don't care, man. I got beat over here, man. I got beat 2 and 3 plays ago, and I don't have to go to the bench. That shit needs to end, man. We need to put him on the look. Y'all constantly getting beat. All right, bring somebody else in here. I'm sorry. We can't continue to let these guys. They think just because I'm the starter that I deserve to have this fucking I deserve to be starting just because you got a big contract that you the man. They gotta have competitors out there, man. Win ball games, but like I said, it's all about trying to help Dak Prescott win ball games. We're just wasting time right now. But we're gonna see how it work out. That's how I feel.
I don't even think you need some like superhero quarterback. You just need one that's not going to turn the ball over in critical fucking games, man.
Right.
If you can get a quarterback that can get you to 28 points with a stout defense, you should win most games. Dak Prescott has cost us so many games, even when the defense stepped up. He would be the reason why you lose that game. And if you think back take out the Green Bay game and the Rams playoff game, outside of that, the defenses hasn't played that bad in the playoffs. Dak Prescott has played fucking horrible, man. When the lights get brightest, he fucks up not once, not twice, but multiple times
Yeah.
in these games.
Yeah.
and he come out and for some reason he amped up off of a fucking 8 ball before the game even fucking starts, and he's like throwing the ball all over the fucking place in the bleachers, trying to dig a fucking hole in the ground with him. It's like, slow the fuck down. He's like, oh, I went through my reads too fucking fast. The fuck are you talking about? Did you not practice the whole fucking week? Like, how are you 10 years in, 10 years in at the time, and you come off the field talking about I had to settle down? Like, this is just fucking elementary excuses, man. You've been playing football since you was probably 7 years old, probably a quarterback since at least high school. And you struggling with the basic fundamentals of the position. How to progress through a fucking play?
Yep.
They come into a game probably with 20 plays on offense that they got scripted to run. And they practice that shit all week long. And then you get into the fucking game, and after you took your fucking bump before you put your helmet on, now all of a sudden you don't know how to play football no more. That's just so annoying to me, man.
He sweats like crazy when he gets nervous.
I noticed that shit out there in the Green Bay game, man. I'm like, this dude is dripping fucking sweat, and nobody else on the field is. And they like, oh, Dak sweats a lot. I'm like, no, it's not, because if it was, it would be consistent from game to game to game. If he warmed up and he was a sweater, I had a dude, man, that we grew up with, we played football with. That dude, nobody wanted to tackle him in the second quarter because he'd be dripping fucking wet with sweat.
That was me.
And it was like that every fucking game. It didn't matter whether you played in a snowstorm or whatever. He just dripped sweat all over the place. It felt disgusting to tackle him. But it was consistent. And you see Dak Prescott, he will warm up and be dripping wet with sweat when the pressure's on. And when he's playing the fucking Giants, nothing.
Yeah, that's facts. Facts.
The dude can't handle pressure. And that is the difference between great players, good players, and bad players. Different levels of pressure. And Dak Prescott is a good player. I'm not going to say he's a horrible quarterback. He's average. A 4th-round pick, he's overachieved for his draft status as a quarterback. He's average. He's not a high caliber, deep in the playoffs, Super Bowl caliber quarterback. And it's okay. Everybody has a ceiling. Dak Prescott hit his ceiling. We saw Tony Romo's ceiling. It's the exact same floor level as Dak Prescott. They bump into each other every time they got to go to the fucking water cooler because they can't get past it. They stuck there. And it's okay. See, Romo's career is over, so we can say, oh, no, he never had what it took. But you're looking at it right now with Dak Prescott, and it's the exact same shit.
Yep. I like that. That's a fact. And that's my problem with it, man. Like, I don't understand how any true Cowboy fan that wants to win will get up on this channel, curse, y'all corny, y'all don't know football, this and that. Oh, Dak has a master. He has a master's degree. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Who gives a shit if he has a fucking master's degree? The fuck that got to do with winning a Super Bowl?
Who remembers Eric Swan, defensive tackle from the Arizona Cardinals? Who remembers him?
I remember.
He never even went to college. He went to high school, played semi-pro ball. This was in the 90s. He got discovered on a semi-pro league. He was a top 10 pick for the Cardinals and was a beast. He had like a legit 10-year career, Eric Swan. So is Dak a better person than Eric Swan? Because Eric Swan has a high school education but played 10 years in the NFL at a crazy high level? That's just stupidity. So if Dak gets his doctorate in pool management, that makes him a better NFL player?
Oh, man. They'll definitely look at him as prestige level. Then he's like, how this dude don't know how to read progression? How you don't know how to read? He got a master's. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, and Joshua Dobbs is a fucking rocket science, and he's a career
we all
backup.
fans of these teams. Like, if we fucking fans of this team and we want to win,
Why the fuck are you? I'm not gonna let you disrespect him like that. Every time we get on this channel, we talk about what has happened. We don't make up nothing. We don't falsify numbers. We don't. Listen, y'all watch the same game we watched. How is what we saying different? The difference is y'all make excuses for Dak failures. We don't make excuses for none of them. Nobody on the team. Nobody.
Coaches, owners, none of
We
them.
don't give a damn where they came from, how good they played when they was there. We don't care. If they sorry, we're gonna cook their ass and say, get them out of here. But they don't hear that though. That's what real fans do. We talk about anybody that hurt this team in any way at their position. Get them out of here. Don't care if he suck. Get him gone. That's what we do, man. And if 10 years ain't enough for you to see that he can't win with all that high level talent he's had, I can't say it enough. The man has had more talent than many quarterbacks I ain't never seen nothing like it. In 10 years. I ain't never seen nothing like it. We can say we want Jerry this, Jerry that. He's giving that young man some talent.
Wow.
He's giving that young he drafted 3 first-round offensive linemen for that young man. He brought in every type of receiver you can name. A 50-50 ball, a route runner, a speedster. Every type you can name. Nothing. We failed. We come up short. In 2 and 5 playoffs, Dak Prescott was responsible for 85% of those losses.
Right.
I'm ready to move on. I'm ready for another quarterback. I'm not saying the next quarterback is going to take us to where I want to go, but let me see.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying what he's going to do. So when people say, well, this what you going to get, I don't know. I don't know. When you fed up with your girlfriend, you want to break up with her, you ain't got another girl in mind. You just ready to get rid of her crazy ass.
Exactly.
Oh, he's already
I'll
texting
figure
girls in
that
Brazil.
shit out when I get there, but right now, you got to go. I ain't got nobody playing. I ain't got no woman, but you got to go.
Pack your shit
And
get
that's
the
what we
fuck out.
saying. We ain't don't say who. If not Dak, then who? Who you gonna draft? I don't know. You think Seattle and Sam Darnold's gonna win them a Super Bowl? No.
They're saying Garrett Nussmeier from LSU is flying up the boards, and his dad coached with Garrett, and he coached with Big Mike. That's a name to look out for.
I ain't never stopped Ms. Majors. He shouldn't have said it. I ain't never stopped it. He shouldn't have said it. I ain't never stopped it. That shit don't make no sense. Why would you say that?
I got no problem.
Ms.
Cowboys.
Majors, you've been here long enough. Everybody that has come up there thought they was popping big shit disappear mid-season when they wrong. How many years we got to go through this? How many years somebody got to come up here and think that they know what they're talking about this dude, what he didn't have, the adversity he faced, what he needs, what they didn't give him, what Jerry needs to get him, and when he get it and don't succeed, they disappear. How many years we got to do this, Miss Matrix? How many years? How many people we got to sit up here and tell them they wrong? Hell, me and Uncensored went to another channel by ourselves and took on 60 people.
Hey, I'm answering that question for you. I'm answering that question. 3 more years.
Me and Champ went over there, took on plenty of people. Man, y'all wrong. Y'all don't know football. Y'all don't know what Dak needs. Dak didn't have this. He didn't have that. They come on my channel. He didn't have this. He didn't have that. Okay. When he get it, we don't hear from him. We don't hear from him. A man lost a whole bet to 3 people. A whole bet to 3 people because he was wrong. I mean, at this point, like, what else do we have to do? It's not fun telling people that we ain't gonna win. This is my team. I want to win. But we're gonna have a logical conversation. We got to understand who we got on here and what we've done in this decade. We've seen every type of thing you got that come through here. If I've handed you every type of firearm you can use to hit a target and you can't hit that target, it's you.
Right.
I've given you everything. Even with a rocket launcher, you missed it. That's just you at that point, man.
But 5th, he's gonna get another contract. Watch. A team-friendly one. Watch.
They better not.
What?
As backup
Hey, yo,
quarterback.
uncensored. If I lose service, take over for me till I get service back, bro.
What? I'm telling you, he's gonna get it next. His next deal is gonna be team friendly, like 2 years.
I got you, Phil.
If we get another contract, y'all old school.
Anybody until I get service back.
I'm going with Seattle Seahawks. Y'all,
But yeah, like we only talk like this. We want to win. We real fans, and my chat is real fans because y'all still here. All y'all come and watch me. Much as we disagree, y'all still come over here. Because deep down inside, y'all know I'm telling the truth, but y'all just want to be wrong. I wish 80 say it all the time. 80 says it all the time. He ready to be wrong. He ready to be proven wrong. Been right for 31 years. You think somebody want to be right for 31 years? Come on, man. You got 80 champ, and Savage been a fan since the 80s. Come on, now. You got different generations of fans on here, and everybody fed up. And they had the nerve to tell us we weren't fans because we didn't do film breakdown. They said because we don't spend money on all 22, we not dedicated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If me spending that money on all 22 helps us get a win, I'm putting my card on file tonight.
Yep.
Right.
Tonight. He told us, oh boy, at least he got a solution. He can break down the film. Man.
Uh-oh.
He
Oh.
y'all buy it on pay for it on his Patreon.
Yeah.
Y'all really buy that. They wait to draft. Looking on the internet, watching college teams, pretend like they've been watching year round.
Mm-hmm.
It's a gimmick, man. Over here ain't no gimmick. We not a gimmick over here. This is real and uncut, and that's why we got our core fans because we keep it real. We want to win. We're not gonna sugarcoat nothing. That quarterback needs to go. He needs to go. We sick of him.
For all the guys that think we're full of shit. Sorry, I apologize.
No, you good. Go ahead. You good. Go ahead.
For all the guys that think we're full of shit. To all the cowboy clowns that become draft guys, see if any of them have put out their rankings yet. No.
Nah, they haven't.
They haven't. They wait.
Nah.
They wait until Dane Brugler puts out the beast, and then they do.
Right.
Yeah, cause like I say, man, because this is a real show. It's not a gimmick. 80 always talk about it. What's the name of the show? 80 with the black and white.
Oh,
Pleasantville.
Yeah. Plus. Yep.
That's where we at.
Yeah.
That's what it is, for real. It's the
Yes,
same
sir.
thing over and over. He didn't have that this year. He didn't have a coach. Shottie's a new coach. He needed a receiver. How many years did we do that? He needed a receiver. We went and got Amari Cooper. He needed a receiver. We went and got Tavon Austin. He needed a receiver. We went and got the boy from Indianapolis. I can never think of his name. The coach.
T.Y. Hilton.
What's his name? T.Y. Hilton. He needed a receiver. We went and got T.Y. Hilton. He needed a receiver. We went and got the guy from Green Bay, Randall Cobb. How many times do we have to do this?
Yeah.
Every year he needs something and we get it, then y'all disappear and y'all go huddle up. All right. What we need this year? What he didn't have? Defensive tackle. Got it. All right, man. He needs a defensive tackle, man.
Yeah. Flip a coin.
Got it. What? Flip a coin. They flip a coin and say, damn, they got it.
They flip a coin.
We need something else. We need another excuse.
Yeah, another excuse. Yeah.
What can we come up with?
Right.
DT. All right, bitch. 80. Savage, man. Scissor. We need a DT, man. Y'all can't lie, man. We can't start the run, man. Run, man.
Oof. Oof.
Weather must be bad or something.
You're breaking up bad.
Yeah.
Well, but
it don't matter. I don't care about the defense.
Yeah.
And what was his exact words?
Literally, we went to war. We went to war with them people, man.
Mm-hmm.
What you say, Savage?
What was Dak's exact words after the season Like what? How did he phrase it? Like something like our record is not a reflection of my play. What was his exact words?
For the first time in his career, he could say he wasn't responsible for the losses or some shit like that.
Okay.
Mm.
What would 80? What would have happened if Troy Aikman would have said that? Be honest.
Man,
What happened if he would have said that?
that would have been nasty, bro. I don't even want to.
He'd been
Yeah.
missing beats.
Bro.
You don't do that.
Yeah.
You don't do that. That's like throwing your team under the bus.
That is exactly throwing your team under the bus.
Exactly.
And that was 1 year removed from him saying we suck.
Yeah.
How does he not get bitch slapped, man? Seriously. There's no killers on this team. There's no dogs.
Yeah, there's definitely not a lot of control and self-control with the Dallas Cowboys and the organization. And that's where it starts. It starts.
Absolutely.
It's supposed to start in the front office, supposed to. And it's supposed to trickle down to the players. Action reflect leadership. And how you draft, the decisions you make, is going to be how your season is going to iron out. And we haven't been successful for a long time because we haven't had the right teachers in the classroom. We've had some good students at times, but we haven't had the right leadership, the right discipline. When you look at those Super Bowls, the past Super Bowls, it's been defense. It's been a guy, like Uncensored said, a quarterback that can make plays in big moments, that will not throw interceptions, that will not make big crucial mistakes that cost the team, that cost the game. And that's what we've been doing for the past 30-something years. All you got to do is look at how these Super Bowls have been won, the teams that get there, what it took to get there, and the job they did when they got there. That's it. If you can mirror that, then you'll be successful in your own style and own way, of course, but you'll be successful. All it takes, man. But we can't get by. We're our own enemy. We can't get by credit. An owner that wants all the credit, he don't want a Jimmy Johnson or Parcells type coach here, because that coach will get that credit. They get all that credit for that Super Bowl. So that's why it hasn't been a guy like that in here. It's been all these yes men and et cetera. So we've been struggling for so long. I don't think they know any better at all. So it's really it's a simple solution, but the Dallas Cowboys make it hard, and the fan base makes it even harder because they're so used to the way it's been. They're so used to the narrative, the way it's been. Everybody wants to be right. Everybody, and that's another thing that kills us and the Dallas Cowboys and our fan base. Everybody wants to be right about everything, and it's just you can't pinpoint this shit, man. It's a shit show. It's been a shit show. It's gonna always be a shit show until some shit changes, and we don't know when that's gonna be.
And they don't seem to have it's not a priority for the Joneses. They're okay with the direction that this boat is traveling.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been sailing out to sea, and they can't see the horizon, and it's Gilligan. They crashed and they stuck on this island, and they just making the best out of it, and they're okay.
Right.
They don't care.
Instead of trying to get off.
If you know, I don't know if I'm going old, but if you watch Gilligan's Island in the beginning, they were trying to figure out how to get off of the island.
How to get off. Yep.
But what happened as the seasons went on?
Yep.
They were content with being on that island.
They were okay with it. Yep.
And the same thing with the Cowboys. They are content just being just playing football games. Win or loss, they don't care.
Yeah.
But it's because of the fan base. Go to watch preseason football around the NFL. You're lucky to see 1,000 people in the stands. Dallas games are sold out for preseason. So the Joneses look at, no matter what we do, we're making billions.
Yeah. Yep.
So they're like, fuck them. They want
That's what's
that.
happening.
Jerry's a businessman. He gives the fan base what they want.
Mm-hmm.
He does.
That's what they need. That's all they need. That's all they need. It's just a little bit. And the direction, like we talked about this weeks ago, I fell out of love of, producing videos because of the direction that the fan base is going in, over just an opinion, the disrespect, the just blatant disrespect, man. And over, like I said last week, I could watch a game. All three of us could be on here watching the game together, and we could all see what happened and why the Dallas Cowboys lost 35-0. And I can tell you exactly what happened, why it happened. I can go the box score quarter by quarter and tell you what went wrong and why the Dallas Cowboys lost 35-0. And they will blame me, and they will get upset at me for telling you exactly what we just witnessed, what we just seen, and why it happened. I get cussed out. I would get, you don't know football, and all I'm doing is telling you exactly what I saw. That's why I immediately do videos right after the game. And then I'll do my part two, maybe that morning or the day after. Because there's no time. Not that I would lie or anything like that. I don't have to do that shit. I wasn't raised to lie or anything like that. But it's right there. There's no.
You want to know why that is, Eddie? Sorry to cut you off, but
no, you good. You good.
You want to know why that is? It's because they don't see the same game you see. I watched G. Hampton's show the other day, and a guy tried to tell us that Terrence Steele was a good right tackle, and Tyler Guyton was a good left tackle.
Mm.
He tried, and when Savage told him that Molly Smith and Tyler Guyton were basically the same damn player, that they both suck, he went at Savage. They don't see the same. We can watch a play, and CeeDee Lamb will drop a pass that hit him right in his hands. And one person will blame Dak Prescott, and the other one will blame CeeDee Lamb. Based off of how they feel about the players. And see, we will sit up there and we'll blame CeeDee Lamb for that pass, but we won't let Dak Prescott off for the next one. They don't see it the same way. See, in some people's eyes, they treat them like these people treat their kids. See, certain people, their kids can do no wrong. Their parents don't hold them accountable for anything.
Mm-hmm.
If your certain people, their kids come home and something happened, well, who did something to my child? Not what did your child do to somebody else?
Yeah.
They look at it differently. I'm telling you, we see the game one way, they see it completely different. That is why they say you don't know football. That is why they get on you. Because just like JB said earlier on his show, you had all of these people rocking with you until you decided that you were done with the Dak Prescott experiment. And then these people jumped down your throat. See, you knew football in 2016. You knew football in 2017. You knew football 2018. But when 2019 came around and you like, I don't know, Dak Prescott might not be it. Oh, man, you don't know what you're talking about. But you was the same one. You was the same one liking my comment 2 years ago and cheering me on. And now all of a sudden Dak Prescott is the problem and now you don't like me no more.
Yeah. That's about right. That's damn sure about right. It's sad. It's sad. Like I say, I just it's the direction, man, and I think that's the problem. We've been allowing the Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys to get away with this. When back in the day when they lost games, when they it didn't come with it. And then back in the 80s, I remember seeing empty seats with fans, with the fans that were there. They had paper bags over their heads, and you know, they were embarrassment. Nobody wanted to, and they would. I remember an interview Dale Hansen back in the 80s. My dad had recorded, and I used to watch that, over and over. And they were interviewing the fans in the city of Dallas and how they felt about the Cowboys because, at that time, Landry's scheme was getting outdated and old. And, we weren't a good team. We weren't getting the job done like we did in the 70s. And they were interviewing the fans, man. And then the fans were in a disgrace. They were embarrassed. They were like, we're not going to go to these games. If they don't want to win games, if they don't care, we don't care. And that's how it was back then. And I never forget when my dad said, he said, the way to get at these owners and so they can win some games and get some good players here and good coaching, stop going. Yeah. He said, stop supporting them. You can't say that today because it's too many small-minded fans that's got this gang mentality. Oh, I'm loyal. I die hard. But look what you being loyal to, man. You being loyal to somebody that don't give a damn about you but your money. That's what you being loyal to. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying stop being a Cowboy fan and all that stuff, man, but I'm good at the crib, dog. Y'all, they got to show me. They got to prove to me. I ain't got nothing to prove to them, man. See, these fans, they got it backwards. They got the whole thing twisted around. They think we owe them. Oh, I'm going to support them. Well, support them. They already rich. Well, how you going to support them? They already making money off you. No. I need y'all to support me, and I need y'all to win some games. You're a representation of us. You work for us, just like the police. The police, we pay their salaries. They work for us. So they need to get out here and do their job, serve and protect, because they're making money off our tax dollars. The Dallas Cowboys, they owe us. It's been 31 years, man. How much longer we got to wait? It don't take rocket science to figure out how to put a team together, man. And that's what we've been doing on YouTube, man, trying to figure out how to put a team together. We all know how to put a team together, man. It's good and it's fun to get on here and talk about it. Oh, that's good. I mean, that's beautiful. I love to get on here and chop it up with y'all. Hell, y'all know more than me about draft picks and all that stuff. So I come on here just to get educated, and that's okay. But that's the problem, man. The fan base got it twisted. They owe us. They got to prove to us. I'm not gonna get on here and talk. We got this new Christian Parker guy, coming in. Oh, he gonna do this, man. We don't know, but he got a lot. He got a lot of shoes to fill, and he got something to prove. I ain't no getting excited anymore, man. I done been there, done. We done all been there, done that. I can't even get excited anymore. But to hear fools come on here talking about the Cowboys and what they gonna do, and we going to the Super Bowl, we going to the playoffs, man. You let me know when we get there, man. you get what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm gonna stay. And you can call me bandwagon, all that shit. I'm 40-something years old, man. I don't give a damn. You get what I'm saying? So I done seen the best. I done seen Super Bowl, skip school to go to them, been on the sideline, the whole 9 yards. You get what I'm saying? So I'm waiting. I'm waiting to be proven wrong. Since everybody want to be right. Since everybody know more than we do. I think we're all waiting. We're all waiting 30-something years to finally be proven wrong.
I don't know how they can call you a bandwagon fan. What have the Cowboys won to have a bandwagon?
I don't.
Somebody called me one time, this was years ago, they called me a fair weather fan. I said, when was the last time the Cowboys had fair weather?
Right.
When was the last time they won something? And that's just the fact that people are satisfied with mediocrity. They okay with just winning regular season games and being happy with that. Oh, you here just because we won? You ain't won nothing.
Yeah, right, exactly.
The regular season is practice for the playoffs. That's all it is.
Yeah, you sure right.
It's practice for the playoffs. And
Yeah.
when you get into the dance, you're supposed to take all the trials and tribulations. You've tested out different formations, different plays to know what
Mm,
works and who plays well with who on defense and offense and
yeah.
all these route combinations. You're supposed to take all of that. You're supposed to wrap it all up and then put it into a playoff game plan. And if you're good enough, you're supposed to be able to march 3 straight games into a Super
Mm,
Bowl.
mm.
And you gotta win 3 games just to show up at the Super Bowl. And your
That's a good
quarterback's only
point.
won 2 in 11 years.
That's a good point. I like that. I like that. Yep. You so right.
See, these dudes are happy with just the regular season, which is like you said, it's just practice.
Hmm.
That's all it is. That's why you have a player that'd be like, oh man, if the playoffs started today, I'd be playing. Because that's just the practice part. These games,
Hmm.
you happy about games that players are willing to sit out. If a
Mm,
player is like, no, I'm gonna be out there on this. If a player tell you, I'll play if this was the playoffs, I'll be playing. That
hmm.
right there show you that those games they don't hold the same weight as the playoffs, and the playoffs is what matters.
Yeah.
Two and
Yep.
five. That's all I hear. 2 and 5. I don't give a damn about 12 and 5 because guess
Hmm.
what? You were one and done after those seasons.
Exactly. Hmm.
Which means you took 12 and 5 and you rode high on that, but you wasn't learning and getting better. And what was the other teams doing? They were studying every flaw you had.
Yep.
That's why Fred Warner was able to say, man, we already know what plays y'all gonna run.
I'm still
Mm.
convinced it's the same offense since
It
20.
is the same offense, man.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's the exact same route combination. Man.
Vince, prove it.
Mm,
I
Prove
watched Tony Romo get on TV and call a Cowboy game and call the plays before the plays were ran.
mm. Yeah.
That's sad, man. That's
Yeah. That's
sad.
not good.
It is the exact same Jason Garrett, uh, Scott Linehan offense that they have been running for 2 decades, and they
Mm,
and they and they just depend on you running a better route than the cornerback can cover, and they depend on you being a better blocker than the guy in
hmm.
front of you.
Mm.
There's
Wow.
just there's no creativity in its offense. There's no misdirection. There's no making the defense have to think. You know what I mean? Like the reason
Hmm.
Kyle Shanahan's offense in San Francisco works is because they move their players all over the field after they show their formation,
Hmm.
which makes the defense have to communicate. Hey, yo, he's going over there. He's your responsibility now. I got him. I got 80. I got 87. You got to take 83. Oh no, he's coming back. I got 83 now. You got 87. But
Hmm.
and then they don't remember. Oh, I thought you said you had 87. No, when he came back, I said I had 83. You was supposed to take
Mm.
it. Oh man, I didn't hear that. And now you got a guy streaking down the sideline for a touchdown.
Yeah.
That's the benefit of having these motions and stuff like that. But the problem is you need a very smart quarterback that can get in and out of the huddle. You need an offensive coordinator that already knows what play. By the time that ball is placed, he already knows what play is coming in the helmet. You can't wait till the ball is placed and then start the cadence into the quarterback, and then the quarterback got to relay it in the huddle. By the time you break the
Hmm.
huddle, you don't have time for all this fancy stuff that Kyle Shanahan offers. Kyle Shanahan offense, they get in and out of that huddle fast so
Yeah.
that they can do the motions and everything like that.
Yep.
But it's all window dressing because I think Kurt Warner broke it down a year ago or so. But he showed that they running the same routes out of the just different formations, but the motions and stuff confuse you because now you have to make that defense talk and they have to think. And
Yeah.
all you need is one person to miscommunicate, and you got a wide open player for a touchdown. But the Dallas Cowboys, they just line up and they consider motion. CeeDee Lamb runs, touches the tackle ass, and then runs back into his formation. All that tells you whether it's man or zone. It doesn't make the defense have to communicate.
Hmm.
It's a lazy offense by lazy coaches for lazy players.
Yep. That's right. Savage, you see Nate Dobbs comment? It says Savage and 80. Were you guys worried after Jimmy Johnson
Yeah,
after his first year?
I'm a U fan. I'm a Miami fan. So I watched him in Miami all his years. So no, I wasn't worried at all. I wasn't.
Let me think. I don't think I was too worried. I think we were all ready for change. I think it was time. Yeah, at that time it was. Because like I just said earlier, Tom Landry's his philosophy was getting outdated. And we still had some of those players from that his team.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I think we were all kind of ready for a breath of fresh air. Uh, a lot of people didn't know too much about Jimmy Johnson. I remember him winning a championship at the U. We didn't know who Jerry Jones was though. I think we were more worried about. I think we were more thinking and worried about him more than anything. Like, who is this oil guy? Who is this guy? Is he going to do the right thing? Is he going to, that was kind of messed up the way he did Tom Landry. Everybody was kind of upset. A lot of people upset about that. Yeah, upset about that too. You know, just by the way he did it. But what other way could he do it? He had to. He got to move around. You got to, it's time for change. You got to clean out your office, man. So I think we were more worried about him, Jerry Jones, more than anything, which the rest was history. So yeah.
The crazy part is I became a Cowboy fan in 1989. And
Wow.
the crazy part is I did not. I was young then. I thought the best team drafted number one overall. So I was like, I want to be a fan of the best. I didn't know it was the worst team in the league.
Mm.
And so I became a Cowboy. I became a Cowboy fan that way by picking the worst team in the league, thinking that they were the best.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, man.
It's just it's sad because I was listening to people talk and it kind of sucks to hear when people say, I don't think I'm gonna see the Cowboys win a championship in my lifetime. And these are people that are 40, 50 years old that think, and God willing, they live another 30, 40 years. But with that in mind, they still like, I don't think that I'm gonna see a championship in my lifetime. Which means that you're looking at somewhere around 60 years of the Cowboys not getting the Super Bowl.
Because winning along the sixth Lombardi, that's not important to them. It's with them. It's the bottom line. Are they making billions or they're losing money? That's all the Joneses care about. The Dallas Cowboys have become a brand under them. Plain and simple. Winning doesn't do nothing.
I went to the training camp before the 2007 season, and they were selling shirts that said "First to Six." They had the 5 Super Bowl trophies, and then they had one that was just an outline of a trophy. That was supposed to say "First to Six." And then that all went to shit because the Steelers got the 6th trophy a couple years after.
Yeah.
But that was, and then I was just so sick and tired of hearing, "Oh, this is the best." They say the shit. They said the shit every single year for like a decade. This is the best team since the '90s, or this is the best I've ever seen Tony Romo throwing the ball. I just heard so much propaganda, man, and it doesn't seem to change. How many times did we hear Tyron Smith say, "This is the healthiest we've been all year"? How many times have we heard, "Oh man, Dak Prescott's out there slinging the ball the best I've seen"? We hear the same shit over and over and over again, and they just change the name and repeat the same song. And these Cowboy fans, look, the season ended, and as soon as the season ended, we had somebody that lost a bet to us tell us that the Cowboys was going to make the playoffs the next year, and he had no clue who the defensive coordinator was going to even be.
But you have guys that are just regular fans, casual fans. Think about it, man. Kermit the Frog can start a fucking YouTube channel. You know what I'm trying to say? And get a following. You have a casual fan get up here, and then people think, oh, he knows what he's talking about. He's played, he's coached, whatever. He's a student, a watch of just the sport. So I don't want to talk about that crap.
No, but I'm gonna do an experiment. I'm not gonna do it right away. I'm not even gonna tell anybody when I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna change up everything I say, and
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna go on these dudes' channels, man, and I'm gonna be the
Oh,
biggest Dak supporter you can find. And
oh,
I'm gonna still say the same things about this team, but I'm gonna say Dak Prescott isn't the reason why we're losing. I'm gonna change it up.
mm.
I'm gonna still get on everybody else, but then I'm gonna be the biggest Dakaroni you can find, and I'm gonna see how they react
Man.
because
And then-
like I said, the moment you turn on Dak Prescott. The moment
Mm,
you're pick, because it shouldn't take 10 years for them to know that this dude ain't it. But the moment you decided that you were no longer going to pom for Dak Prescott, there is a certain fan base that was like, "Oh, you don't know football anymore."
yeah.
And
Hmm.
it's the same fan base that followed you through Tony Romo and
Yeah.
all of those rants that you had. They followed Shango and all of those guys.
Hmm.
But as soon as you said, I can't sit up here and lie to y'all through this TV screen. I cannot lie to you and tell you that this guy is a good quarterback because I've seen enough.
Hmm.
I've seen everything I need to see to make my final determination on him.
Yeah.
That same fan base that was there liking every single comment and trying to send you a super chat, now they all turn against
Hmm. Yep. That's what happened. I remember, not vaguely, but I really remember what, man, it was like yesterday. I remember when we first got Dak, it was, wow, it was special. It was very, Romo couldn't stay healthy. Then he hurt his back that last time in that Seattle game. And that was it for him. And I knew that was it for him because he was so fragile and he was always getting hurt. And when Dak came on and Zeke, and it was a just add water. I used to call it a pancake mix. It was just add water team. Everything was already there. You just had to add them two, and Zeke's running ability, and we already had all the ingredients. And when they hit the scene, it just gelled. It just that pancake mix was just right. And that 2016 season was special to me. That was the year I lost my mom, July 25th, 2016, and
Sorry for your loss.
them being the way they were really helped. That's when I really got back into YouTube because I needed something to get me off of, get not really get her off my mind, but something to help me get through, her passing. And what a way to do it. And it was special. And they were doing all the right things. But when we got to the playoffs, it was the inexperience kind of showed up and like, okay, well, we're gonna get them next season. Then 2017, it was a little bit rocky, Zeke and the Cabo thing, and um, you know, practicing in the dirt and the sand, and putting more wear and tear on his body, and it's just. Then I think we lost the first game of the season to Carolina, and that's when the infamous. I said we ain't sending no damn lane. I was so disappointed, and then it was just up and down from there. 18, 19, it was the same thing. One and done, one and done. And I think after that San Francisco game, I think I was done. I was done. I was done with Dak because I felt like he had reached his ceiling. He was making the same mistakes that he'd been making. The bad footwork and all those things. And I made thousands of videos protecting him, man. I was on that train, dog. I was like, nah, man, it ain't Dak. It's this, you know. I even told Fifth, I said, man, give him 4 years, man. quarterback need 3 to 4 years to kind of develop and really get into his own rhythm, his own style, his own way. And I got proof of that, you know. And Fifth was like, all right, 80, I got you, man. I got you. And 5 years, 6 years went by, and we were seeing the same results and the same mistakes. I said, okay, I'm done. I can't do this no more. We need to move on. And then they gave him that contract, the contract he's on right now. I made a video right after that, because it was that morning, right before the Browns game. We had all went live on Fifth channel. I made my video first, and then Uncensored and everybody, it was already on Fifth channel. So I told everybody to go over there. And I couldn't believe they did that. And all I could think about was how much he was getting. And like I said, I don't knock a man in his bag, getting his money. That's fine. Hey, get your money, man, where you can get it. But I don't think he deserved it. And it was bad for the team and the future of the team. Because now we're having a hard time bringing guys in, bringing new talent in, trading, whatever, because he's getting so much of the cap. So that's where I was. That's when I kind of fell off with him, and I was done. And I'm sticking to my guns to this day. We should have moved on. We should have moved on a long time ago. Welcome back, Fifth.
Yeah.
I send you my bill for hosting your stream.
I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you, man. But yeah, man. Nah, I think, man, it just sucks, man. When you know before anything's happened, before the draft, before a game, before everything, when you already know what you're about to see, man. That's what bothers me, man, and that's what fans, don't want to hear. Because I think most don't want to win. It's just the delusion that's been created by other people that they like to stick with. Called hopium, like it's just, you hope something gonna happen, so you say the most unrealistic thing ever. You claim your quarterback to be top 5, when we know that's not true. We know that's not true. But we make up things. We talk about numbers. We talk about padded stats. We talk about his numbers that are.
I think we lost him again.
Some cowboy blowjob the other day put on Twitter, Dak is a top 5 NFL quarterback.
Oh, my God.
Prove me wrong. You know what my response was? So what number is Sam Darnold then?
And this is the thing, like,
Great question, right?
They will sit up there and say you don't like him because he's a black quarterback and blah blah blah. At the same time, telling you Jalen Hurts isn't a good quarterback.
People have said that to me, and my response was, do I have to black out my children's face to show you them with Dak's jersey on in 2016? Because that was the last year I was excited too. Because I thought we were going to the Super Bowl. So I went out and bought this man's jersey, but I don't like him because he's black. And my kids wore his jersey. I told my sons then, I'm like, yo, if we're going to the Super Bowl, I go, yo, we're going. Because I don't know when it's ever going to happen again.
It will be, if the Cowboys make the Super Bowl, it will be the most expensive football ticket
ever
in the history of the Super Bowl. It will be 5-digit tickets that sit in the nosebleeds.
I'll tell you right now.
My God.
In 2016, the average Super Bowl ticket was going for like between 5 to 7. I was looking at taking out a pension loan for me and my 2 sons to go to the Super Bowl. When Dallas lost and Green Bay was like the favorite to go, the price went down to like $2,500. That just shows you, like, what you just said.
It'll be 5 digits.
Yeah.
For the nosebleeds.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You won't be able to go as a group. Your friend will be on the other side of the stadium. No, you're right. It'll be.
I got a question. If we did win a Super Bowl sometime soon, we know it's not going to be this year or maybe not even next year. Will y'all be satisfied?
No.
I will be satisfied with Dak Prescott if he can get me a Super Bowl. As a
Yeah.
Cowboy organization, I want consistent competition for Super Bowls. I
Hmm.
want I want the standard to become the standard again, and I want the team to have that expectation. See, the Cowboy fans used to get laughed at because we always said next year's our year because the standard was that we always expected to compete for Super Bowls. That's where that trope came from. Next year came
Hmm.
based off of the fact that we expected, we
Exactly.
demanded to
Back in
compete
the
for
night.
Super Bowls.
Hmm.
That nobody says that anymore.
Nah.
Nobody says that anymore because the standard is gone. It's been degraded. And so I need the Cowboy organization to compete multiple times. I don't expect them to win every year, but you need to be right up there. You need to be losing in the NFC Championship game if you're not going to the Super Bowl. You need to
Hmm.
be right there.
Agreed. Agreed. Yeah. I'm with Uncensored, man. I'd be happy for, if that could set me up to win one before he get out of here. Hey, so be it,
Hmm.
bro. It don't hurt me, just my team anyway.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know why people.
I think I. Oh, sorry.
I don't know why people feel like, oh, y'all gonna see Dak gonna make y'all look stupid. No, he's not.
No, he's not right. Yeah.
If Dak do anything other than what I've already talked about, then how that makes me look stupid? Because I don't make up stuff. I only talk about what he's done. I don't make up things.
Right.
I don't make up things at all. So he won't make me look stupid. He'll just show me that he can do the things that I said he couldn't, which is good for
Hmm.
us.
Right.
You can go ahead,
But
Abe.
that lets you know they mindset and what they really worried about.
Yep.
And that's what I've been saying. Our fan base is so small minded. They worried about the wrong thing. Besides, winning, we're all rooting for the same team. So if that gets out there and proves us wrong, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That I think that's what we want. You get what I'm saying? So prove me wrong. Prove us wrong. We've been waiting for that, but they so stuck on you was wrong. See, I'm like, what you mean? It's like elementary school. When you finally do something bad, or you finally, you got that kid always getting hundreds, and then they finally get a 70 or a 65. Everybody like, ooh, see, you wrong. Like a bunch of kids. It blows my mind, dog.
But
It's
but
crazy.
see, Fifth, even the way you asked that question, you said, will you be satisfied if the Cowboys win a Super Bowl?
Mm, right.
But so you didn't say, will you be satisfied if Dak Prescott wins the Super Bowl? That shows the difference in how you look at this team.
I don't care who.
It's about the Cowboys' success, not an individual player.
Right.
Yep.
Well,
That's the difference because, like we say, if you let these people talk long enough, they always come back to y'all gonna be mad if Dak Prescott win the Super Bowl. They don't say y'all gonna be
hmm
mad if the Cowboys win the Super Bowl.
Right.
hmm hmm
They do every time they start out saying it's about the 10, then they go into what they really want to talk about every time. Every time. Oh boy got up there acting like he want to talk about the defense. And everything he mad at champs.
I ain't gonna let you disrespect that.
So
So,
yeah, like you said, it always goes back to that every single time.
hmm
Every single time, man. It's just unfortunate that we're divided and we go and we all, here for the same thing. But it just shows you when you follow a cult like thing and people lie to you, you can sell people dreams, man. You know what I'm saying? You can sell them dreams and they sell them all the time on the internet because it's a feel good thing. I got it. It's
hey,
a
hey,
feel
Fi-
good thing.
hey, Fifth, I got a question for you.
Go ahead,
I'm
brother.
I'm gonna name some quarterbacks, and you tell me which one is better than which one is worse than Dak Prescott.
Okay.
Joe Montana
mm
play for two teams. Brett Favre play for three teams. Russell
Cricket.
Wilson play for
Crickets.
five teams. What other Super Bowl? Sam Darnold play for four teams. Who else we gonna go with? Peyton Manning play for two
Hey
teams.
man.
Tom Brady
hmm
two teams.
hmm hmm
I could keep going
hmm
on and on and on. There's a whole
hmm
bunch of very successful quarterbacks that have won at the highest level,
hmm
and even at some point, their team said You ain't got it no more, or we got to move on without you. Aaron Rodgers right now on his third
Yeah,
team.
right. Mm-hmm.
The man got traded 1 year removed from winning the MVP. Got sent off to the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
So why is Dak Prescott, who can't even get you past a divisional round, why is he so coveted amongst and you see much higher talented quarterbacks who have more hardware in their resume,
Cowboys.
and they get passed around, but we got to be stuck with Dak Prescott because he can put up 4,500 yards.
That's what it is. Cowboys. Quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys.
I mean, I started looking at that shit earlier today. I'm like, man, all of these, you got a 4 for 4. Montana is 4 for 4 in the Super Bowl. And the
Never lost.
and the 49ers traded him out
to the Chiefs.
for somebody else.
Chiefs, yeah.
The Indianapolis Colts got their first Super Bowl ever under Peyton Manning and said he wasn't good enough. And he proved them wrong. He went to Denver and got another one. Tom Brady, the same thing. 6 Super Bowls. 10 Super Bowl appearances, I believe, in New England. And they still told him, we don't believe you got it anymore. We're moving on. And when he went and proved them wrong. Russell Wilson, 2 Super Bowl. He's been to 2 Super Bowls. The Eagles right now are telling Jalen Hurts, yo, you better get better or we not paying you.
I seen that, yeah.
They told a Super Bowl MVP quarterback, either get better or we not paying you.
Mm-hmm.
And you stuck with Dak Prescott, man.
Eshan, what's up, man?
What's up, guys?
Eshan, what's up?
I'll go, man. I'll go. Just sorry I'm late, man. My lady's parents just came and visited, so just.
Oh, you got a lady friend.
Oh man.
Oh
man.
He blessed.
That man had a freaking Friday on Saturday.
He blessed you, man.
Oh man.
But to answer your question, Uncensored, he's better than none of those.
Exactly.
None of them.
Oh, and Uncensored, there's even more quarterbacks we can name. We can talk about Aaron Rodgers. How many teams? Because he went to the Jets and the Steelers. Now he's with the Steelers, right? So, I mean, how many more quarterbacks can we name?
I mean, if you really dig into it, man, there's a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them.
I think ultimately what it comes down to, man, we've all said it, but these guys just love Dak, man, as a person. I think they want, because I've said it, they want the player to match the person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's no other reason why people are going to keep bringing up his personal life when we only talk about football. They only bring up his personal life. Like, people are talking about, we only talk about football and him having a 28% win rate in the playoffs and shit. And people are then going to say, oh, he was at a cancer event and all this other fucking shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, they always go to that stuff. And I'm like, it means, look, we all deal with stuff, man, but it's enough. The excuse making for that guy is easy.
Yeah, and like I say, it's we do what we do. I get my therapy, kicking it with y'all, win, lose, or draw on game day, and I just get I laugh at when I hear these dudes catering to their fans for money.
Yeah.
Dude was on his, I don't call his name. Dude really started his channel and say, "Hey man, John Elway got his late. Oh, Rang Dakota can get his late too."
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy.
Significantly better quarterback. Significantly better.
Could you just imagine comparing a guy who has a 28% win rate in the playoffs to a fucking Hall of Famer?
But that same guy.
Think about that. How crazy.
Go ahead, Savage. What you about to say, Savage?
That same guy compared. Oh well, Dak has to be considered up there with Staubach and Aikman. I'm like,
yeah.
I almost had a fucking stroke. I'm like, are you kidding me, man?
We don't even
You can't put them in the same fucking book if the book is this big.
Yeah,
if the book was that big. You cannot put those 3 guys in the same book. How do you say that?
The same library. Forget about the same book. They ain't even playing the same sport. They go to the numbers with us.
Right, Blaze. Right, Blaze. He been to 2. He won 1, and even the Eagles said, "All right, now, better get you together, boy."
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
You can't
we
let
ain't
that.
extending nothing.
Yo, go ahead. Go ahead, Eddie.
I'm sorry, you can't let up off the gas, and that's what Jimmy Johnson was all about. Jimmy Johnson, he didn't care about all that. He cared about the talent, but he didn't let those egos get the best of him. You can't let up off the gas. I'll leave you, like Savage always bring up. I'll leave you out here on the tarp. I don't care who you are. Just to send a message to all the players that's not so good. If I can leave him on Troy Aikman or Michael Irvin on the tarp at the airport, I can cut you. I can cut this guy. You cannot let up off the gas, and that's why I asked that question to you guys, respectively. How would you feel right after that if we did win a Super Bowl sometime soon? If the Dallas Cowboys, not just Dak Prescott, but if the Dallas Cowboys, even though the fans are turning into him, how would y'all feel? Me personally, obviously we're going to be excited about it, but we will not get in that car and let that foot off the gas. Okay, what you gonna do? We've been losing. You owe us a little bit more than this. We've been losing for so long. We need about 2 or 3 more.
100%.
You cannot let your foot off the gas. I don't know how happy I would be. I guess I'm hypothetically speaking, because we're not in that situation. But I would be like, that girl been cheating on you for 30 years. Then she decided to, finally decide to be faithful to you after 31 years. You're like, I'm going to let you back in my life, but I'm going to keep my eye on you. You get what I'm saying? That's why I asked that question.
Yeah, it would be like if somehow the miracle's open and they won a championship. For me, number one, I would be shocked. To be point blank period. It's like, it's not happening, but I would be beyond surprised. I would be like, honestly, like, fucking finally. It's crazy. But, I agree with you. It's like, they owe us more than that, man. 31 years. I'm not even 31 years old.
I will believe that they are serious when they draft a quarterback in the first round.
Yep.
No,
because I look at this. The Ravens realized that Joe Flacco was not the guy anymore, and they drafted Lamar in the first round. And the same thing happened with twice in Green Bay. You had Brett Favre. They draft Aaron Rodgers late in the first, and then they drafted Jordan Love, believing late first also. And this was what Aaron Rodgers winning back-to-back MVPs.
Yeah.
They drafted Jordan Love, and Aaron Rodgers went back-to-back MVP the 2 years that he came on the team.
Yeah, right.
So you have to, like AD said, you have to always be looking to get better and what's coming next.
No, absolutely. Yeah, if they draft a quarterback in the first round, I would agree. They haven't done that since Aikman, so good point.
They haven't been serious about winning.
Yeah, it's like it's almost eerie how identical him and Dak and Romo's careers are. It's like fucking crazy how similar it is.
Yo, y'all want to know something I heard earlier today? Jesse Holley was on Dallas Cowboy TV, and he said that he believes Dak Prescott will play for the next 7 years.
Damn. Just in general, or like with the Cowboys?
With the Cowboys. Jesse Holley said he don't believe in windows with quarterbacks.
Wow.
That he believes that Dak Prescott can play at a high level for 7 more years.
But let's be honest. Would any of us really be surprised if Dak stays on the Cowboys for 7 more years? Because I wouldn't. They're not going to get rid of this fucking cat, man.
They want Dak Prescott till he's 40 years old.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they just don't want to get rid of this dude. For some reason or another, they just like this guy.
Don't get it.
Yeah, for some reason or other, it's like, because look, if he could have won as a championship or made an NFC title game, he would have done it by now. 11 years. You talked about it, man. How long is that? Like, seriously. That's a long fucking time.
Yeah.
It's more than enough of a chance to do something. He hasn't done it.
If you're 40 years old, you were 9 to 10 years old the last time they won a Super Bowl. You probably have zero recollection of actually seeing them play with your own eyes.
I remember.
If you are 40 or under.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I-
I mean, when Dak was drafted, I literally was in high school, man. As so much has happened in life since. And I'm just like, for this guy to still be on this team, I just don't. I mean, they're not going to get rid of him, man. Barring
Yeah.
some catastrophic.
You
They're
know,
not gonna get rid of him.
you know how you know we not crazy? You know how we know we the ones that with sense? Because when we say draft the quarterback, because you know, talent or inability to do certain things, you look at other teams, they can have a little bit of success. And if their quarterback starts slipping, then he gone.
Yeah.
So we're the only ones tripping when other teams do exactly what we say the Cowboys need to do. Everything you just censored that when they got a quarterback or said they don't get one, or even after a little success they got one, those quarterbacks were decent. But when their performance fell below standard, they moved on.
Yep.
Moved on from him.
God forbid Aaron Rodgers ain't playing on this team because he'd played here 30 years.
Shit.
Oh,
He'd
my
played
God,
30
bro.
years. How are we crazy?
Yo, they would put him in a wheelchair and put him in a huddle.
It was the same thing with Roethlisberger. Yeah.
But other teams are doing exactly what we talk about. So how are we crazy when other teams are moving on?
It's
Man,
crazy,
listen, man. Seattle moved on from Russell Westbrook. They said, hey, I said Russell Westbrook. Seattle heard what I mean.
Technically, that's OKC, so you're right.
Right.
You know what to say. Right, because they were the Supersonics. You're right. So,
Right, yeah, right.
So they moved on from Seattle and they said, wait a minute, Geno Smith got a resurgence. Played defense for a few years, went back to those stuff. Get the hell off this field, man.
Yeah, move on. If Geno Smith were on the Cowboys, just imagine.
KJ Wright, you can name them all. Name everybody from that team.
Right.
With the Bobby Wagner, hey man, get your ass off this field. They ain't want to
Richard Sherman. They sent Richard Sherman to the 49ers.
The 49ers,
Get him out of here. And they rebuilt and rebuilt and rebuilt. Third quarterback in, Super Bowl. Russell Wilson was a household name. They said, you stink. Your wife is gorgeous and you stink. Get off my field, man.
You can say that first part again.
Get out of here, user. Sam Darnold, what's up? What's up? And they got a Super Bowl. The Eagles. Carson Wentz. We love you, man. Hey, you sorry. Nick Foles. What's up, homie? Oh, Nick.
Yep.
Go ahead, man. Jalen Hurts, what's up, man? Got us one? You lost them. We're going to trust you, though. You got us another one? You won that second one? Okay. You won that one? You went. All right. You're looking bad, boy. We'll get you out of here, too.
Get you on out of here, man.
They get rid of the coach and everybody.
That's how organizations are supposed to run.
Keep
that pressure. This how it works.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just imagine, man. The Eagles won with the backup quarterback. They won.
And he never started another game for the Eagles.
Never started another game after that.
Because they're not stupid.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, dude.
They had a shrine to that man in the locker room, and they still started Carson Wentz over him.
Right, exactly.
So did.
He's on the wall. He's on the wall.
Gave Carson Wentz at the time, I think the second or highest paid at the time in contract. 3 years later, they drafted Jalen Hurts. They're like, we're moving the fuck on from you.
Carson Wentz was
Let me tell you
something. He was drafted top 5. Eagles said, we don't give a damn. Drop your top and get the hell out of here, man.
Yeah, because Carson Wentz also was terrible.
That's how you do. Baltimore said, hey, Harbaugh, man, it's been a long time. All right. Got him out of there.
Yeah, sure did.
We the only organization that holds on to people too freaking long, man.
It's crazy, dude.
It's disgusting. And
I
don't understand fans want to win, be combative with us. Brother, we on here on your side. When we get up here, we talk about Jerry. We were talking about Diggs and Parsons when people were scared to talk about them. We were saying he lost a step. When Savage said you can't pay 2 top cornerbacks, everybody was mad. When Uncensored got up here and said fire Al Harris, everybody was mad. When 80 said it's 2-3 years, maybe 4, everybody was mad. When Eshan got up here and told y'all who fault it was, they told Eshan, oh, you young buck, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know. And the man started spitting out every back, every playoff game out of the top of his head. and everybody was mad, like we making up stuff.
Yeah.
You're not.
Listen, man, we only talk about what we see on the field, man. That's it. We only talk about what we see on the field.
Chicky champ, what up, champ?
What's up, guys?
What's up, champs?
Samson came back.
Yeah.
Oh,
What up,
champ,
dog?
man. It's I don't get it. Like I say, man, we talk about everybody every time we get up here. Y'all say, "Oh, y'all talking about a Dak." We tell them, go watch the live stream. Matter of fact, go back in this show. What was you when we were talking about Wayne Kidd? We traded Parsons, Diggs. I was the only one on the train of man get D-Law. Me and Corner went at it. Man, get D-Law off this team.
Sure.
I didn't care.
Yeah,
When
no, sure.
D-Law said if they didn't pay him, he was gonna have that surgery so he can sit out. I said, get him off the team. I didn't care.
Yeah.
I wanted for the hot boys gone. I didn't care. I went at it with Corner. He felt like Dez off the step. He wanted him gone. Hey, we went at it back and forth. It is what it is. We never like when we feel like somebody hurting the team, we say get them gone. We not specific just to one player. The only reason we say get that gone because he's the only one that's here from everybody else. We say get gone.
There's no
We had a list.
And he's hurting the team.
And bro, honestly, there's no reason for us even to explain ourselves with Dak, man. This is about to be year 11 for him. In 2 months or 3 months, he'll be 33 years old. 33 years old, and year 11. I don't understand what more people need to like. I don't know. Like, I mean, you can blame every fucking body on this team except for that one guy. And when Micah was here, it was the same shit with him. I'm just like, for some reason, these fans just love him, man. I don't understand it. It's crazy.
Man, what I like about this crew, everybody admitted at one point they was a Dak fan.
100%. I
Why
was
wouldn't we?
E and 80, man.
Mhm.
We're Dallas fans. Why wouldn't
Yeah,
we?
exactly.
I like everybody admit that here. 80 was on live with us. 80 was telling me, chill. It takes a
4
quarterback
years.
3, sometimes 4 years to develop. 80 was telling me, chill.
Yeah.
Because I was like, man, this dude.
Yeah.
I said,
See,
jump, literally from jump. He impressed me 1 year, and that was about 3 years ago.
Yeah, the one was yeah.
Yeah.
Other than, but before then, I never.
It was
Corner, we met going at it about that. Corner was macaroni.
Yeah.
Corner was a big Dak fan.
His ears are ringing right now.
His
And
first
then
4 years, man, I was a big macaroni.
When we signed him, Corner said, however long we got him signed, that's how long we're going to stop. He still signed, we still stuck.
Man,
Corner said that team, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, I still.
Hey,
I
Nate,
still
drop
remember,
that OG collage, Nate, dog. I got to play that before I get out of here, man. Like, like I said, champ, you weren't on here earlier. I said, hell, me and you and Spencer, we went at it with Junkie whole chat last off season.
Oh yeah. So
What's that?
Old girl kept kicking champ out this.
and then and one time Junkie got on one of my channels, left a comment talking about you gonna put respect in Dak's name.
Yeah.
Oh,
Moderator is very toxic, man. She is.
Junkie.
Well, what?
Last year, this time, me and us, bro, they was doing a show called Be the GM. What would you do? I got on there. I said, if I'm Eberflus, I'm trading away these picks to buck up my defense. They told me, "Oh, you'll be fired, man."
Yeah.
He said, "Man, why would you trade away your picks? Don't trade them picks." 7 months later, what is he screaming? Man, F them picks, man.
F them picks.
Right back on that train.
They're all talking about. They're talking about Dak is the. Okay.
No, go ahead, champ.
I'm just saying they always talking about Dak is the only reason why the Cowboys have a chance to make it far in the playoffs.
Yeah, and I'm like, we didn't even make the playoffs. What the fuck are you talking about?
How's that?
We didn't make the playoffs.
And with a different contract too. If you're making the highest paid money for at your position, you should be playing on a level, not a D level.
Yeah, he's being paid 60 M's, and more power to him. But it's like every single decision the Cowboys make, they're trying to make his life easy. And I'm just like, that's when you're getting paid this much money, man. You gotta like that. Come on, man. Like that's crazy.
There's one question I got for everybody, real quick. Between Kellen Moore, Dan Campbell, and Schottenheimer, if you had to pick one of those guys to run your team for this year, which one of those guys would you pick?
You said Dan Campbell.
None of them.
I said Dan Campbell.
Oh hell no.
Nah.
Kellen Moore or Schottenheimer.
Fucking, I mean, I wouldn't go with that.
I'm gonna take Kellen Moore.
What was
forcing me to pick? I'll say Kellen Moore, but
say that again. Say the list again.
Okay, between Dan Campbell, Kellen Moore, and Brian Schottenheimer, you got to pick one of those coaches to run your team for this year. Who would it be?
I mean,
either the coach of the Bears, Vrabel, or the coach from Seattle.
So none of them.
So it's actually none of them.
None of them.
Exactly. They all stink. They're all horrible. I mean, if you're forcing me to pick between the three of them, I'll say Kellen Moore, but I would go with none of them.
You just named three coaches that are the taint, the crack of the ass, and the asshole.
Exactly. Exactly. 100%.
They all ass.
They're all horrible.
You ever heard what the grundle? What grundle is? You ever heard of that?
Yeah. I've heard of it. Yeah.
I used to call a guy that as his nickname. He had no clue.
Savage. Savage. You ready to admit that the second wall was good, man?
Say that again.
Oh boy.
I said you ready to admit the second wall was good? Come on, Savage, bro. Come on, man.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Listen. That's like comparing Holly Berry.
Come on.
Be careful. Be careful now.
Man. Be careful. Exactly. Be careful.
Be careful.
Like comparing. Hey, that's like comparing Holly Berry to Sasha Banks. Is that a fair?
Whoa, brother.
Wow.
Whoa.
Is that fair?
They both fine.
Exactly, but Sasha. Monet, I think her name is like Manette.
Mercedes Monroe.
Mercedes, but she's slamming as hell, but she's not nowhere near.
Not Halle Berry.
Okay, I respect that. I respect that.
And I'm biased.
I know you old school, but I'm just saying, bro. 2014, man, them dudes, man.
2014, 2016, man.
That line was. And listen, Tony Romo told Jerry, "I need an offensive line." He got it. He's been trying to rebuild that for this QB, man.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott holds that ball too long.
Sure does.
Well, remember who was the offensive line coach then? It was Scott Linehan. Not Scott Linehan. What's the guy's name? Callahan.
Callahan.
And when Callahan went to Jerry and said, "Hey, we need to run this damn ball because it's killing the production of the offense because we need to run the ball." And then once they start running with Murray, the offensive line and the running game, and whole Cowboys team just shot up. They went from being scrubs to winners.
Yeah, exactly. The moment you gave that,
remember we had Paul Alexander from Cincinnati. What the fuck?
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know what you can't give Dak anything else, man. It's just it is what it is with him. You're stuck with the fucking guy.
What year do y'all think the Cowboys organization stopped focusing on Super Bowls?
What year did they stop focusing on Super Bowls?
My personal opinion. My personal opinion. After the no catch.
After the what?
The no catch.
The no catch.
I can see
because
that.
You got to think about it. Champ loved that 07 and 09 team. They came back with the 13. They came back with the 14. I think after that, Jerry, after he built the old line, he built the running back. He had Tony Romo, the wide receiver, T. Wood, Desmond, Jason Witten. I think after that, Jerry felt like he had enough, and I don't think he ever really tried again. Because like I told you, the 2014, they were men. Them was some men.
Yeah.
I just don't think he's tried since then. Even with Zeke, I think Zeke was a money move. Dak was a late round. He still had faith in Tony Romo. We still had that O-line. We still had Dez. We still had Witten.
Yeah.
So I don't think he still had his core team. He got Zeke for Romo.
Right. Yeah.
I don't think he tried after 14. I don't think he tried to really win. When you think he the last time?
Good question though.
Man, I want to say that Prescott second contract.
I was gonna bring that up too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that one too.
That Prescott second contract. Because I remember when me and Cowboys abroad, we were battling. He was saying, I said, Cal would be
Shout out to
fool.
Cowboys abroad, man.
Yeah. I would say Cal would be a fool to sign that Prescott $25 million. And he said Cowboys need to pay him like 28, but they end up getting $40 million a year. But then, but I think when Jerry saw where the fan base was still coming into the stadium, and he had a gold mine with Dak.
So you think he was fine all the way up to that contract?
I think
that was 2020.
I mean,
that's late. I think he was done way before 2020. I don't know.
I mean, he tried in snippets as far as the 12-5 seasons are concerned, but for me, it's like, at least for myself, the energy just completely drained out for me after the Packer playoff loss, the 48-16 one. The energy just completely I was living out of my fucking mind in that game, but after that, the energy I was just like, fuck this.
Damn, we them boys said after 1995. Damn.
I think it was after the Amari Cooper's trade season. He gave up a first round pick for Amari Cooper because he thought that's what Dak needed to be successful. And after that, I think the whole shift was, let's just be entertaining.
When did they open up the new stadium? Yeah.
What you think, AD? What year you think they stopped?
Oh, you're on mute.
What year they opened the new stadium?
All y'all had some really, really good points. I think 14, 50 brought up 14. I think that was our year.
100%.
That was that season. And I want to say 16 also.
Right.
But those two seasons, I was a little iffy about 16 because I knew of the inexperience of Dak Prescott. I was kind of afraid of him being in the playoffs. But those, especially 14, I actually thought that we were going to the Super Bowl. I'm serious. That was our best year. Everybody was in their prime. Everybody was healthy. That was our best. When they took that catch away from us, when my wife and I, we were watching that game. We were watching that game together, and he caught that ball. And I was like, oh, he caught it. They don't give it to him. He took 3 steps. A ground can't cause a fumble. All he did was recover his own fumble. We're going to get that ball on the 5, the 2-yard line, wherever it was when he dived for it. We're going to be good. We're going to. There was no team that could stop us offensively. No team. But I think Jerry thought that we still had the talent in 16, and I think he thought. I agree with Uncensored saying with the Amari Cooper. He gave him that. They gave him that. That was a big piece to the puzzle right there. Gave him the best route runner in football. Eshan had a point after the Green Bay game. I think I was done after the 49er game when I cussed 1,000 people out. So I think for me, I think it was around that time. I want to say I think that they just stopped after that second Dak Prescott contract. I think Jerry was like, "No, we're not going to win anything. We're not going to. I'm just going to do this because the fans won't. The fans like Dak, and 85% of the fan base loves Dak Prescott. So he was just doing what the fan base wanted, just so he can keep them jerseys and ticket sales and all that stuff coming. You know, I think that's where it was. But all y'all have a good point though. All y'all have a good point, good valid point. But honestly, I just think that's where it was. That's where the neglect started because we've been haywire and inconsistent since then.
Yeah.
Danny Savage, how about you? What do you think Jerry gave up on it?
What year they built a new stadium?
Oh,
Oh wow! He's on
08,
back-
08, 09,
Yeah,
08,
exactly.
09.
Okay, and this is Jerry's words, not mine. He says he fired Charlotte 5 times and rehired her for her not making it twice as big.
Damn.
Those are his words,
Yeah.
not mine. He fired her 5 times for the budget being too high, and then he rehired her back, and he wished it was twice the size and more elaborate versus a fucking muddy field with rocks on it and winning Super Bowls. So 14 was tough. Yo, my little guy, he was crying when they screwed us out of that catch.
Yeah.
Young
Yeah.
as he was, he goes, they never give us the call. They never give us the call. That's anybody else. That's a catch, man. Come on, man.
Politics didn't want us in that game.
And as little as he was crying. He goes, "What? Yo, they always F the Cowboys. They always F the Cowboys. They never give us the call."
Yeah.
That was tough,
You
man.
know why?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all why I say 14, right? For me, I always talk about this point. I brought this up a few times too. A well put together team stays on cruise control even when the top player is hurt because the backup is. I'm talk about this all the time. When our stars go down, that be it.
One player.
In 2014, our best linebacker, General Sean Lee, didn't play a freaking game.
Right. That's right.
And we
still.
We had Anthony.
That's right.
Ron McClain.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
They tore it down. Sean Lee didn't play a single snap in 2014, and we didn't miss a beat because we was a well all put together machine that year. That's why
that was a long time.
Was one of my favorite freaking years, man.
Oh,
Tyron Smith was freaking healthy.
Right.
Healthy.
Yeah.
That might have been the last time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, exactly.
That's why I love that year, y'all. That year, 2014, was so good.
Yeah. It was.
Every week we watching the game, we kicking ass. They can't stop. That's why I titled this video the quarterback receiver duo. There was nothing you can do with Romo and Dez. Nothing.
Oh no, yeah.
Absolutely nothing. You know when your wide receiver is good, when your number two wide receiver numbers are also good.
Yeah. Ivan Harper.
Absolutely. Yeah.
T. Will had a hell of a year that year because Dez Bryant, even with Dez being double, still had almost 20.
Drag.
Yeah, the toe drags, man. Yeah.
Sweet feet, man.
Yeah.
T. Will, my boy, that swag walk, man.
Yeah.
He said, 2014 offense with 22 defense. Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God.
That might be undefeated.
If we could have had that, and that's why I say that year. Because think about it. Think about any linebacker. I don't think we had a linebacker. Jalen Smith and LVE was Leighton Vanderneck. They had a little splash.
Yeah. The rookie years.
We had sound linebackers that knew how to play the game. Ron McClain, 6'4", a beast.
Yeah.
A beast out of Alabama.
Yeah.
Couldn't stop smoking, but him and Anthony Hitchens showed out that year. Sean Lee didn't play a snap.
He was big, Ron McClain.
That's how you flow. What you say, Savage?
He was big. McClain was a big kid. He was big.
He was big. Yeah. Yeah. He was
big. That's what play with Bama, man. Big kid, man. He was dope in Alabama. He was up there with Nick Saban, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I love that year, man. I love that year. That year was so good, man. That's why
it was fun.
That was a hell of a question. And I gotta say it. Jason Garrett coached his ass off that year.
8 years of learning on the job at the time.
We had a tough schedule. We had a tough schedule that year.
No, yeah, we did. Yeah, sure did.
Hell,
you know what? And the Cowboys was undefeated on the road too that year.
Sure was.
Right. Yeah, right.
That's how you know that team was built for Dak. I mean, for Romo. Because in 2016, we had another tough schedule.
Yeah.
And we had games. We played 3 games in 11 days. Philly,
Baltimore. Yeah.
Baltimore.
11 days.
We won all of them.
man.
Prescott went like I think 8 games back to back winning.
Yeah. Well, we
And
won a
they're
bunch of straight.
still when still saying this is still Romo's team. This man has won like 7 games straight. And Jerry
Yeah.
still saying this
Yeah.
is Romo's team.
Yep.
And so Stephen Jones said, no,
Yeah.
no, it's not.
Look at
And
Nate
Romo
Dogg
went to
comment.
Yep. And Romo went to Steven and saying, could I play for my job back? And Steven said no.
Yeah. 2014 and 2016 were my favorite years.
I was a different fan then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I was a different
Yeah, I was a
fan.
different fan.
It was fun to watch.
Hey,
Yeah, it was.
it's crazy. It's crazy what you see once you get plugged into the matrix and you see what it really is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The only reason that I say, like, for me, the reason I say Green Bay was because that year, how good Dak played that year, and because I still think that year is easily Dak's best year from a number standpoint, and you accumulate everything, and then to lose like that against a team. Keep in mind also we were 15-0 at home. The Packers were the 7th seed with a rookie quarterback basically, and they just smoked the shit out of us in the wild card round. So I'm like, I think after that, that's why I say, and I mean, me and Savage said it that the moment that game finished, everyone was so dejected. Within the 70,000 fans were in the seats the next preseason game, and it was that next season that Dak got signed to the $60 million, and Jerry. It was that very next season, and Jerry himself said that he paid Dak because the fans wanted him. Out of his mouth.
1,000%.
So I think that's why I'm. But I don't 24. I don't think you can go wrong with any of those years. Just my opinion. It's just I don't know. I mean, I honestly think that Packers year, that was probably Dak's best shot to win a championship. To be honest, because he was terrible in that game, man. But that team was so fucking loaded, and he was back. So we could say the 49ers ones the previous years too. But I'm just saying, I mean, the amount of all pros, man, that we had. I mean, I don't know. This is I was so disappointed that year, man. It was crazy.
But going into that game, I said to myself, Dak Prescott was a great game manager that year. We had Zeke, a good offensive line, we controlled the time of clock, time of possession. But I'm saying to myself, can Dak Prescott go into Green Bay or anywhere and win a gunslinging battle versus Aaron Rodgers? In my opinion, I'm sorry, just as a coach, the second he made a mistake, I'm sorry, I'm throwing Romo in. Because the only chance the gunsling versus Aaron Rodgers was Romo. Now, if we come out and we're winning 14-0, we're pounding the ball, you know what I'm trying to say? If it's going our way, but that's like, I had that in the back of my mind. I'm like, at some point, you got to make the change. And he started off slow, if I remember.
No, he did.
Yeah, he got a bad first half.
We were down 21-3. I'm talking about Savage. The one Jordan Love is the one I was talking about.
He was down. So 2016, we were down 21-3. How do you not put Romo in at that point?
If you don't build a team, there's nobody. You can't trust a man beside you. When teams are built and they're there together, or since I would talk about why these one-year deals don't work, there's no camaraderie, there's no brotherhood, there's no trust. Tyron Smith often talked about him and Ronald Leary. When they saw something, they didn't even have to talk. They gave each other the look. They knew what to do.
You make hand signals.
Right. That's what Tyron talked about with him and Ron Leary had. He said they didn't have to say a word.
See, that's what blows my mind when we draft rookies, and I've been saying it. When you get a young offensive line, it takes time for them to gel. Just like you said with Tyron and Leary. All you got to do is look at the guy and go like this, and you're going to switch block. You're going to you're going to block down. If you're left tackle, you're blocking down, and the guard's coming out and blocking your man. You don't even you go by body language when you have that chemistry. But I get laughed at and I get told I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. It's like this, the hand sign.
We
Only thing,
all
okay,
we all get told we don't know what we're talking about.
Every single one of them.
yeah.
Every
Only
one of them.
thing, I wish they can. I wish I know who was the Cowboys' offensive line coach. If you can get you a good veteran coach, offensive line coach, I think that will solve a lot of problems on offense.
Well, when we were great, we had the best offensive line coach ever, Hudson Hawk. And
You know that offensive line coach, that Conradi dude.
nah, we had.
Oh, that's right, the guy from Kansas.
The
Yeah,
guy
that fucking bum.
they got that
He
corner.
done
They got that
shit.
corner crowned him. Soon as we hired him, the day we hired him.
I don't even remember who it is. To be honest,
Corner was wild
Yeah,
last
it's the
year,
guy
bro.
from Kansas.
Corner was wilding last year.
Oh, he sure
He'll
was.
do it again this year. He gonna do it again this year.
100%. But last year was the first
Corner
year.
told us that we had a nice cornerback in Kyer Elam and Ken
Right.
Murray Jr. and Jack Sanborn and all of these dudes. He was on one.
What was the one question I almost had a stroke on? Was it about Eberflus? You made a video. What was
I don't remember.
It was like
I forget where you threw both hands up. Yeah.
Yeah, what was it?
I almost had an aneurysm.
What was it? Oh, what was that question?
Oh my God. Savage,
You like
when
the
recorded when
brain haywire for a second.
It had something to do like, do you think Eberflus is a bad DC or something like that?
Yeah.
It had to do, and he was like,
his biggest crow moment was Osa. It had to be.
Yes.
Oh,
He went at all of us over Osa.
Oh man.
You know what? This past Wednesday, y'all probably would have had a stroke. Listen to that guy named Clifford.
Oh Jesus! What
oh yeah, I got a sticker, but he hasn't put on in a long time.
What do you say this time?
Yo, go back and watch G Hampton's show. I'm telling you right now. Oh,
The main thing he said was he did not have a problem with Tyler Guyton.
Really?
Or Terrence Steele.
Yes.
Oh wow, really?
And he said he would take Shoddy over Big Mike.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Really?
Yes, he did.
Wow.
Yes, he did.
He said take Schottenheimer over Mike McCarthy.
That's what he said.
At that point, I said I could have a conversation with my dog about football.
He told him that shit.
I said I could have a conversation with my dog right now.
Oh God, that's stupid.
Well, funny when Sag put the full paper on top of his head.
Ad came out, everything.
80.
He goes, his Super Bowl was 20 years ago. What does that matter? So Jimmy Johnson's don't matter, Tom Landry's don't matter.
I'm glad you said that. That's what I wanted to go into. 80 coming up down there, you down there where everything at, man. Have you ever been around any fans in the 90s or even after that said it ain't even about Super Bowls no more? Have you heard that before in the past?
I've never ever heard that before. You probably get beat up for saying some shit like that, man. I mean, that I ain't never heard nobody say, "Oh, it ain't about Super Bowls no more." That is the most ignorant. That's another language, man. That I don't know. I can't even break that down. Yeah. I've never heard that before.
It was like, and it's so funny. Like most of his funny shit be. If I'm on live with somebody, he texts me the most funniest shit ever. Like when dude said that uncensored text me, man, I can't come on this.
Yeah, man.
Nah.
Mm-hmm. What are you gonna say?
Can't do it.
What are you gonna say?
I can't come on that, man.
Some shit you can't engage with, man.
He said,
that's what I'm saying.
He said, keep it real with you, Phil. It ain't about Super Bowls no more. I said, huh?
Wow. I never heard that up until he said that.
Look what our boy said last week. 2 weeks ago on my channel. He said, I don't think you care about the Super Bowl. We can't even have a conversation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then when I said that you can tell Dak don't watch film, no, I'm not going to disrespect Dak like that. Dak got a master's degree.
The master's degree was
you better be careful. Miss Matrix won't let you mention master degree.
Oh, yeah.
I missed that.
I'll leave her alone now. She's chilling.
I missed that
Bachelor's
part
degree
because
went to
I couldn't handle him anymore. I made a half-hour video and I came back and he was still doing it. But if he would have made that comment and I would interject it, and I'll say I would have made it again and said, and what?
Yeah.
And what are you going to do about it? Like, what are you going? Like, that's kind of ballsy to be a guest on someone's
Yeah, he
channel.
said, and we said that. We said, what does that mean? You're not gonna
What
let
does that
him?
mean?
I said, what you
You're not
mean
gonna
let
let
him?
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to let me?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
He said,
Well, what?
"No, man, I'm not gonna sit here and let you disrespect Dak like that." I said, "What you mean, let? What are you talking about? This a grown man."
But I'm just like the argument is
Okay.
fucking stupid. The argument is so stupid, dude. So because someone has a college degree, that means that he's good at his work.
Yo, Joshua Dobbs is a fucking space cadet.
He's literally a rocket scientist.
Literally a rocket science.
Literally.
And his ass has been on 15 teams.
Yes, man.
And when old boy said, and shout out to him, you know, ain't no hate on his show when he said the Super Bowl coming, he also said, "But Fifth, I'm just saying, what can we do to at least have a winning season?" I'm like, "That's where we at.
That's where we're at. That's where we're at. It's crazy.
Just want to win games.
That's what we get.
Unfortunately.
He said, to be honest with you, it's not about Super Bowls no more."
Yeah, I'd never heard that.
I can't come on though, man.
PTSD.
I just what do you say after that?
I'm telling you, man. Post Aikman PTSD is real, man.
And then when he made the statement, he also made another time uncensored text. He made a statement. He said, "Man, Big Mike was washed up." Uncensored text me 3-12-5 season, but he's washed up though.
It's so stupid.
A lot of his funniest shit be out camera. Like when old boy said, "Man, I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. I watched every Pickens game last year."
Oh,
I can text him uncensored. He is lying.
I've never seen him again. Does he have a show, or he's gone on somebody else's show? Or?
Yeah,
he was on Corner Show that day.
He was on Corner
No,
Show.
but I've never seen him again.
He be on.
A lot of them don't show their face when they wrong.
That's not our algorithm. Our algorithm ain't that, so we don't see it. They be on.
I bet him. I think I bet him 1,000 or to 5 if he can show me a video.
It was
of somebody.
$1,000. You bet him
$1,000.
Yeah,
I bet him $1,000 a show, and he's like, yeah, and then he disappeared.
But you don't think it just a lie to get Pickens. You said you watched every Pickens game last year. No, you didn't watch Pickens.
Fucking lie.
You did not watch no Pittsburgh Steelers game.
It's my geographical territory. I get the Giants, the scummy Giants, the Jets, and I get Pittsburgh. So, bro, for me to like stick on my diet, I'm like, fuck it. I won't DoorDash watching football, and I'll throw a $15, $20 prop in. What I'm trying to say? So I watch crazy Pittsburgh games, and I'm like, he would go off 170 yards and 2 touchdowns, or 1 touchdown and 170 yards, vanish for 3 games. Blow up again, vanish for 3 games.
Yeah.
Lazy routes, giving up on routes, not run blocking. He hasn't done it yet.
Oh, yeah.
He loves throwing his helmet on the ground. But he was like, there was a reason he had first-round talent and went round 2.
Yeah, right.
He had issues at Georgia, but and I still got the bruises from the rocks. I didn't say anything bad. I just saw my evaluation of him.
Yeah,
and we traded for a guy in his last year of his contract that I know we're going to either have to tag him or pay him $140 million when we have $100 million wide receiver.
Yeah,
and
that's a good statement right there.
Hey, you want to know something, Blaze, about that? Dak Prescott got injured on a franchise tag. They owed him nothing,
and still
let him walk.
God,
they gave him a contract during rehab.
Yeah,
they could have let him walk and moved on, and you had no financial ties to him.
Yeah,
from the ankle dangling we gave, we
yes, he got paid during rehab.
Got paid.
That was a serious
thing.
They
did the same thing to Michael Gallup.
Yeah,
he was in the hospital. They brought him a contract before he could even start rehab.
Yeah, but I think Gallup and Dak were tight. I think I could be wrong.
They keep wasting money just like they did with Jalen Tolbert. with Dak Prescott and wide receivers.
Well, that's what happened.
Jalen Tolbert.
Quarterback to
Oh,
work.
he called Tolbert. I thought you couldn't. He called Tolbert while he was still at South Alabama.
Yeah.
The coaches aren't allowed to talk to him, or the any type of executive. The players can talk to anybody they want.
Okay, I got.
Because they don't technically make the decision on whether to bring him in.
And
Got
he
it.
went to
Technically.
Dak's house, and Dak has the field, and Dak worked him out and said,
I did.
Yeah, because Dak knows how to evaluate wide receivers.
Exactly,
Fuck,
right?
Right, exactly.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fucking can't throw to them, and he knows how to.
But Blaze,
Dak
to your last point, Blaze, we made this comment on the channel for years about what that ankle injury did. We've been said.
Oh yeah.
Watching
And
the
every-
show.
he was never the same.
No,
He
He
let
hurt
his ass walk.
himself. He hurt himself throwing a crossbody touchdown to CeeDee Lamb versus the Patriots. Remember that walk-off game?
The calf injury. The
Calf injury.
He hurt himself.
Oh, that
throwing
was a calf.
Yeah. Well, if you remember,
Oh,
after
okay.
that calf injury, he was off the rest of the year. He was very
Oh,
good.
that's
Yeah,
because they said he had a shoulder injury after that because he was throwing with his upper body, so he had a shoulder sprain after that.
I'm sorry, y'all.
The AC
And
socket.
then the thumb. Remember, he threw the ball, and I think that was a Tampa game. He threw the ball.
Yeah.
And
When he was off with
Yeah.
that game too, man. He was terrible.
I'm sorry, y'all. A few years ago, I'm really starting to believe they was lying about that injury he had, man.
Oh,
Absolutely.
listen,
100%.
oh yeah, I remember that.
I've
Mhm.
torn
Yeah.
my bicep off the bone. They put you know, like what Tyron Smith wore a brace like that.
That brace, yeah.
They put you in a thing
And they lock it.
They lock it, and you can't sleep, bro. Oh my God! When that nerve block wore off,
Yeah.
and you want the most fucked up story? I swear to God, I had to get to surgery. I woke up in the hospital. I had 47 missed phone calls on my phone. My cell phone. My mother died while I was on the operating
Oh,
table.
no, I'm sorry.
Oh wow.
I swear to God. I swear
My
to
bad, I
God.
wasn't
To
Friday.
this day, though, I'm convinced I wasn't supposed to wake up from that surgery.
Oh my god.
And
He
she's
said Cobra. He said
Thank
the
God.
blog spent a few nights with Cooks and got punched out.
Yo, what is going on with Cooks, man? That
Cooks
boy,
is
that
Cooks
boy,
a
a whole
freak.
salad, eh?
Yeah. I forgot about Kate Cooks.
and they crank it
Yeah,
up.
let me tell y'all about George. This is my dog, George. Y'all know what George told me 3 years ago on my
Oh, I
live
remember. I know exactly where you're going with this.
before the 49ers game. You know what George said? George said, "What's up, Phil? You ready for Dak to throw 2 picks?"
And he throws 2 picks.
Oh.
49ers fan. And Dak threw 2 picks.
He threw 2 picks right on cue.
He threw them. That's crazy when people that's from another team can tell you, "Hey man, you ready for your quarterback to give us 2 picks tonight?" And I'd be damned if he
He did that shit. Yeah.
Hey,
2 picks.
hey, Nate Dogg, sometimes Cooks want to play it. You got to tell them no.
He's Cook's a wild, freaky boy. Like, why would you say it to CeeDee Lamb, Cooks? That is freaky. He said Dak had a good one. Dak has had everything, man. You know, it's
Dak had everything. Shit. Fuck that.
nothing we can do. Quinn Williams going to want him to be paid. Let me tell you something about that pick. You know what? At first, I got excited because I liked the Quinn. I'm not even a Bama fan, but I saw how he dominated there. I don't even give a crap. It means nothing.
Nah.
It means nothing under that guy. It means nothing.
Mm.
Every brought in, oh, we got Greg Hardy. This defense is going to be good.
Right, yeah.
Oh, we got Michael Bennett. He bringing that aggression we need.
Yeah.
Every time we did this, oh, we got this guy. Oh, we got that. It never, ever means anything. We got Taylor Austin. We got the speed.
Right. Yeah.
We did, oh, you know what Dak need? Dak need a veteran. We got Randall Cobb.
Brandon Cobb, yeah. Yeah, Brandon Cobb.
We need a route runner. Dez ain't a route runner. That's why we got rid of him. We losing. We go get him. We give him a first round for Amari Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Amari Cooper need help. Michael Gallup, we get CeeDee Lamb.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Amari hating on Dak. Get rid of it. It's always gonna be something.
It's always something. It's
always his quarterback.
No,
Dak
always.
Prescott throw a pick, and fans will say, "Well, the wind was blowing," and like so ridiculous what they do for this dude, man. 10 years in, at some point you got to realize we're not hating and we want to win. I'm telling y'all, that Green Bay game messed me up.
Oh, it messed me up, man. Seriously.
Oh man, I was rooting for him that year. Every year, I told everybody on my live, if y'all think Jordan Love can come and outplay Dak Prescott at home, y'all crazy. And I was crazy. I was the crazy one.
Never underestimate Dak Prescott to make you look like a fucking fool, man.
Yeah. And Corner was telling me all year, Fifth, I feel you, but I just don't trust him in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And you got
me and Corner both.
Say, what are you talking about? Dak retired Tom Brady.
Yeah. That fucking shit. Yeah, right.
That like it's a WWE match or some shit.
Right.
Right. That's just Logan Paul retired Mike Tyson.
What the call started that Dak retired Brady thing? The same night he said Dak is better than Troy Aikman, the smoke detector dude.
Oh yeah, the fucking fire alarm motherfucker. Yeah, that fucking moron.
He said, man, technically Dak better than Brady. I mean, technically Dak better than Troy Aikman. He said Dak was better than Aikman.
He said Dak is better than Aikman. He sure did.
That lost their mind, man. That is so blasphemous.
It is.
Straight up.
It drives me nuts when they sit up there and they pull up the stats. But guess what they don't see? When you go to ESPN.com and you put Dak Prescott stats next to the Troy Aikman stats, they never show Super Bowls. And that shit should be at the very top because it's the only stat that matters. I don't care if you get into the playoffs with a fucking 8-9 record. If you can carry that shit to a Super Bowl, I'm happy.
Exactly.
I would take 8-9 and squeaking into the playoffs and going on a run and winning a Super Bowl over 12-5 and losing the first game.
He said 7 Super Bowls versus 2 playoff wins.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
But he retired him. This man got 7 Super Bowls
on 2 different teams. He won Super Bowls on 2 different teams.
Mm-hmm.
There's been 10 championships.
Retire me. Yes, retire me.
Yeah, 10 championships.
Yo, I had a debate with a guy over Eli Manning and Dak Prescott. I'm like, I take Eli. I want postseason success. I would rather. I'd be happier right now with 2 Super Bowls in the 2000s, like Eli Manning got the Giants. Been 30 years of mediocrity.
100%. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Yeah, I 100% agree.
Sorry, it's Cowboys.
Man, it's just crazy, man. I mean, they just love that guy, dude.
The standard is so low. I'm telling you,
you got to go. I'm sick of you old fuckers back there eating that money, ain't doing shit.
Fucking
you got to go to the hook. You push 18. Oh
my God.
He just got fucked. Who the hell is he?
25. Oh, look at this shit.
I missed this shit.
Oh my God.
Motherfucker. Man, this motherfucker. Bitch ass old motherfucker, you.
My goodness.
I missed it. Oh, man. I missed it.
Sanders, you finally made up for last week, you son of a bitch. This motherfucker. Oh, you bitch ass.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my God.
There you go, Williams. Get a little fucking attitude about yourself and hold on to the fucking ball, bitch.
Oh, this team is booty. He look booty.
Intro.
You're right. I love it.
Bring milk, no. Fuck this motherfucker.
I love
Ask
it.
him, Stuart, you a bitch. You was a pussy. I know your mama used to get a train ran on her.
Damn.
I got a question for you.
Golly.
G.
I know I was.
I got a question
This
for you.
is so funny.
Oh Jesus!
I don't know. He can't put a jersey on.
All the hands on you, bitch.
What did you say?
Turpin has an issue with running into his own midget little bitch.
Oh, they turned the ball over. They turned by the bench.
James.
What did I tell y'all last night?
Good for you. I'll give you a cookie after this.
I'll fuck your cookie.
Okay.
What happened? What did you say last night, Fifth?
Fuck your cookie.
Come on,
Okay,
man.
fuck you too, then, man.
He just said, "Fuck you too, then, man."
That's a Driscoll linebacker. That's how you say it, baby.
No, you did not.
Oh my gosh.
The motherfucker. Ooh, oh, I love hitting you, baby.
Oh my gosh.
Get your ass off the field, you big Polynesian motherfucker.
Ain't that a sauce? Ain't Polynesian a sauce? Go to
y'all can calm down. They're gonna win this game, man.
This offense is horrible as fuck.
You know it's fucked up when you make unsensible who don't even fucking drink. Get a drink. Look at him, he don't even drink.
Oh, yeah, he talking about he been drinking. He talking about he don't drink. He be drinking.
No, I don't.
You don't have a bottle in your house if you don't drink.
Drinks hard as a motherfucker. Fuck them motherfucker.
Jesus.
Yo, OSHA lives on the ground, bro. Like, you should just fucking bring a sleeping bag with him.
The offense has put up 0 points in the
Oh, no, he limping now. Yeah, he limping. Get your ass out the game, bitch.
Can't put it in my girl ass crack. I'm not gonna lie.
And
Oh God!
You talking about a 6-5-year-old?
Hey, that's the wrong. That's not what they say when they say eat the
All
cake.
over my fucking flow. God damn.
I told Junkie the second.
Cowboys count. What the hell happened first half?
Okay, I'm just gonna break it down. Steele and Godden both eat ass. You got
Oh my god.
Yo, you see how we got? They hate how we get through this. This how we get through these fucking games, man.
Yeah.
That's comedy.
This how we get through this shit. OG is the fucking GOAT, bro.
That's comedy gold. I love it. That's so funny.
Man, go to Panda Express. They got a sauce called Polynesian sauce. That's the first thing I thought about.
Field, you big Polynesian motherfucker.
You mean Chick-fil-A?
All you hear is 80 in the background.
Oh, is it Chick-fil-A? It is Chick-fil-A. Yeah, you're right.
Chick-fil-A, that's what I'm saying.
All you hear 80 saying, ain't that a sauce? Ain't that a sauce?
Yeah, me and him both were like, that's a Chick-fil-A sauce, man.
You big Polynesian motherfucker. Oh
my God.
Every time I hear that, I'm in tears, man.
That's so good. That's funny. That's comedy.
Who put that together? Who put that together?
And Nate Dogg, man.
Y'all gotta subscribe to Nate Dogg channel, man.
Yeah.
You gotta subscribe.
I'll subscribe.
Oh Lord.
Miss Matrix.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
See, y'all had to summon her. You had to summon her.
That's my cue.
Look at 80.
That's my cue.
Oh, y'all had to summon her, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
Can't do it.
man, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live one day. I'm gonna invite Miss Matrix so we can talk about this. Dak Prescott
Not retire Brady. No, man, they didn't.
Miss Matrix. No.
Come on, man.
No, Dak did not retire. What?
Dak did not retire Brady, man. They were bad that year.
What?
He didn't. I'm sorry.
OG said, "Please forgive my tongue."
Yeah, that's he. Look at his comments.
That shit gonna last till week 1.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah. Oh, now get on the field, you big Polynesian motherfucker. Boy, that is so
Boy, that
The
shit.
Polynesian one was
That
funny.
shit was
That shit is fucking
funny.
Oh, I can't wait
That
for
shit
part 2.
hilarious.
I can't wait for part 2.
All right, guys, I'm out.
Yeah, we about to
All right,
end it.
dog.
We about to
Yeah.
end it.
Salute to everybody.
Rock it out 3
All right, bro.
hours.
Dude, that video has me sweating, man. That is fucking
People be
funny.
hating. This how we get through this shit, y'all.
Dude, I'm sweating. That
We
was
I
laugh.
laughed so hard I got a headache, man.
Yeah, I'm
Bro.
sweating. Holy fucking shit, I'm
OG,
sweating.
OG was the star of that damn compilation right there, man.
Oh, for sure. He's the most
OG was the star of
character.
that shit.
He's the biggest
I would
character of this all for
I
sure.
can never get on it. All right, the defense got you the ball back. Let's see what you're gonna do with it, you hoe. That is
Oh my gosh.
Man.
He's such a character, man.
OG, man, I love it. And people, they hate on us because this is what we do. We not, man, listen, man. We be
That's
vibing on it, y'all. We don't take it that serious, man. We be chilling.
Nah, that shit is
We
funny.
be chilling, man.
It's just football, man.
Yeah.
What was that
Yeah.
OG said? It was like kind of like to the effect of, boy, they sure can fool you or something like
Yeah,
that.
boy.
They sure can show over the off-season videos or some shit.
It was a that was a good one.
He said, man, they sure can put some shit on film, can't they?
Yeah, right.
Well, that shit totally apart, man.
That was that Rams play preseason
Yeah.
game.
Preseason game, yeah. The
Oh
preseason
my God. Right away. We got on live and said, y'all don't be fooled by this film.
We sure did.
Yeah.
Yep.
We told them. And they were like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And when we played the Rams, they did exactly what they did. And that it makes no sense, man. Like, y'all be here this season. I told y'all I'm trying to get like, hey, that was halfway there last year, but y'all, they kept making me mad. I'm trying to,
bro. I'm telling you.
trying to get my calm state.
Believe me, life is a lot better when you don't worry about the sorry ass team. I'm telling you.
Don't be
Like I said, we know what we need to do for this year. For every scrimmage, we got to watch the other team's highlights and tape versus the clips that Alex puts out.
He didn't tire that, man.
I said it already. I don't trust nothing. Jebby rather climb a tree and tell a lie than stand on the ground and tell the truth.
Don't say this. Don't say this, man. No more extensions for this dude, man.
It's coming.
It's gonna
They don't see him as a problem. They don't see him as a problem.
They don't.
They
Hey,
don't.
just like I told people about Steele, I'm like, they don't see it. They don't see the same thing.
They don't.
Yeah.
They're gonna restructure his contract, or they're gonna give.
They better. Hey, yo, if they do that again, y'all, I don't know, man.
I'm telling you, bro. They're gonna restructure.
They have to
gonna be a blow.
restructure. He's like $74 million next year or something like that.
Yeah, he's gonna be 9 figures on the cap in like 2 years, dude. So I mean, that's I don't know. I mean, we're stuck with this dude.
That's not fact. They didn't retire. He's 7 Super Bowls in, and
Yeah.
40. They didn't retire that, man.
Yo, isn't that the same season where he took time off because his wife was sleeping with the yoga instructor or jujitsu guy, and then he came back?
Was that year?
He didn't know whether or not he wanted to retire. He was already contemplating retirement before the season started.
Right.
He
And
he wasn't even there the whole offseason.
And they went 8-9 that year, if I remember correctly. So they weren't like good anyway.
People act like this was prime Tom Brady, and you eliminated him in the Super Bowl and sent him with his tail tucked between his legs.
I'm gonna tell y'all what's gonna be a crazy show. The line we do during the draft. Now that's what's gonna be crazy.
If they fuck up, oh my goodness.
Live screen gonna be. They gonna
fuck up.
Gonna be crazy.
I don't know if I can join for that one. That's
we might break the internet, bro. They fucked this draft up.
Stay away from your windows.
Oh my
Slow
goodness.
down, Billy.
I'm gonna put a mushroom cloud over Vegas, bro. I'm telling you right now.
Slow down.
Stay away.
Now she good. She good. She ain't on no drugs. She good money.
No, she's.
But yes, that live stream the draft is gonna be crazy. Because I'm gonna troll him. I'm gonna troll him with the title. It ain't gonna have nothing to do with Dak, but I'm gonna put his name in the title.
It's the Cowboys. Everything got to do with that.
No, exactly.
Dak ran over a baby deer.
Baby deer.
Hey, Fifth, I was on JV's channel earlier today, and you always mention like all the players have changed, but then I realized I'm like every fucking coach has changed. Everything has changed except for Will McClay, Stephen Jones, and Jerry Jones. Everything else has changed in this organization in the 10 years Dak Prescott has been here.
Yeah,
Nate Dogg got subscribed. I got you.
Yeah. No, that's true. Yeah, it's that's crazy.
You know it's a joke when your owner is in the freaking war room.
Oh.
Fucking the air. Fucking the air. Yeah.
Savage.
Nobody sent me that video. I'm waiting on that video.
What pick was it? What pick
And
was
it
it?
was
the Sharon Ravel pick.
It was
the one-legged man.
When 6'7", 350-pound Deone Walker, who can play 0, who can play 1, who can play 3, who can play stand-up 5 at Kentucky, was on the board, and they took Sharon Ravel. I swear to God, if I would have been in that room, I'm old school, so I'd given him the key and the call-off. I'd give him the sickle right there. And the Bills took Deone Walker maybe like 20 picks later, and he was the second best one tech this past season, and he was on the board, man. And we need
Scotty was doing this.
Yeah.
So
watching.
No.
Your head coach was doing this while the grandkids walk around with the iPad like, Granddad, look at this guy. Your head coach is doing this.
The head coach has his thumb up his ass in that. Think about that.
I need to see that, man. I still haven't seen that yet.
I just sent it to you. I sent it to you in the text message.
He was in there dancing.
Okay.
It made no sense.
We're coming off a playoff game like Green Bay. They didn't really do anything special. They just gashed us, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that was 2 years ago. When
The Packer game was 2 years ago.
it was 2 years ago.
That was the year before, yeah.
So we're coming off Zimmer's year.
Yeah.
We can't stop the run. Let's draft a one-legged man. All right. Okay. Yeah, I guess. Okay. All right.
Yeah. No, but watching Jerry hum the air was the fucking funniest thing. That shit had me dying. I really found out about it from Savage, and I saw it. It was so funny. I'm like, that's such a Jerry Jones thing to do. It was insane, man. I don't know.
And
I'm so over it.
No, I know I'm with you. I'm over it too.
Deone Walker finished as a top 5 defensive tackle. All 6'7", 350 pounds of him.
Yeah.
I have a bad feeling that they gonna fuck this draft up, man.
Oh, stop! You in the corner is killing me with that, man.
Yeah, I can't shake it, man. I just got a bad feeling, man.
I'm telling you, they're gonna find a way to fuck it up. They always
first round pick. Man.
I'm gonna stay positive about it, man. But look, y'all, we're gonna get out of here. I appreciate everybody. Just make what you said. I doubt just add on to the championship. He will, man. Y'all, now we finna get out of here, OG. You just, when the show be good, it be good. Salute to everybody. What's the draft date, y'all? Anybody know?
23rd, 24th, 25th.
Okay. Sounds good.
Absolutely.
Ask the guru.
Yeah, I won't sleep the night before. I'm serious.
And Savage, we got to do just a draft show. When you want to do that?
Whenever. You let me know. Whenever you want. I'm good. Let me know. I'm down. But the title has to be, we need a new quarterback. Dak sucks. But we'll talk about that.
Okay, we're gonna do just a draft show, bro. Seriously.
Okay. You know what I want to do to start fucking with people? I want to start making up names. I have. I started making up names and putting them on Twitter and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, the Cowboys should draft this person, and stuff like that. And I want to see who does stuff or who reacts to it.
Yeah.
I apologize.
No, you good, brother. You good. So we're gonna do a draft show, man. Salute to everybody. Appreciate y'all for coming on. We're gonna get up out of here, y'all. It's late. Salute to everybody. We out, y'all.
Peace. How long we been going?
Shit,